Okay.
You awake now?
No.
No, I had to go get some Pop-Tarts and water and yeah.
Are you awake enough?
Oh,
No.
yeah, I suppose.
You're never awake enough, Rogue.
My permanent state is sleep, closely followed by depressed.
I can understand that very well.
I mean, sleep is not the worst state to be in.
Okay, on a completely unrelated note, this is the most smug lamb I have ever seen.
Let's have a
Relatable.
look at this lamb.
Her
That
super
is
suspicious.
quite a smug lamb.
Looks like he just got away with murder.
Yeah, possibly.
Roll call.
Lol. Half my name.
Pikmin Druid.
Hi.
Lycanthrope.
Woo.
Schrodinger is chaotic.
I'm in attempt.
Yes.
Freckles and Wov.
You're missing the last bit.
Uwu,
Yes.
I got you.
Oh God.
Ooh, Big B, what this? Ice cream cone.
I think is that me?
Yeah.
Yes, that is you.
I haven't seen my Discord title in a while.
That's because you're always offline.
You're the
There
one
we
who
go.
likes to tease
Spy.
me, so.
Yeah,
Pretty
you go, fix the
princess.
names.
I don't think that's my thing, but hello.
No, it's not Princess Kitten.
There you go.
Princess Kitten.
It's okay. I understand attempting to translate the furry.
It's
It's
while I
hard
was
sometimes.
eating cookies at the same time. So,
Ah,
a mouthful of cookies while trying to pronounce some of the stuff.
this is why I have the entirety of Country Roads Take Me Home furry-fied. So if I need to put myself in this moment, I'm always prepared.
Oh God.
Who is our
Ow.
best translator in this room?
Me.
Normally I would say
I could probably
Tinder.
do pretty well.
It's me. Trust
Okay.
me. I do it a lot. Just not with this group, but with my other friend groups, yes.
Good to know.
I'm suddenly incredibly afraid.
Also, if you thought I was kidding.
Fucking hell.
I'm reposting this.
God.
Alright, where's my Logitech thing? I need to be able to hit one of my G keys to be able to copy paste.
Dear, that's not good.
It will be G6.
No, it's times like this when I'm looking at what Rose just posted, when I really question my sanity.
You had sanity?
I thought I did.
So Team PC, after having thought of assassins and a rogue rampaging golem, are now in quick step following a hustling pot drow elf dragon.
Yes, that sounds about right.
A lycan. Lycan. Yeah. I'm not in a good state for elves.
Lycan.
Damn you elves! As he's hustling forward through the corridors, expecting you to follow. As he's talk and walk with Sheba.
I mean, obviously she was following. Also, he's probably looking at him with a, I hate saying it, but slight distrust because as I stated earlier, this is kind of the side of her family that's considered the boogeyman to her. She was told horror stories about their existence and thought they all died. She's very confused about him living.
He appears to be wearing some kind of magical studded leather, from what you can tell. Got some kind of strange, almost shimmering tattoo on his shoulder. Armed with small bladed weapons. If you didn't know better, he could be one of the assassins himself.
Oh yeah, dark. Long shot. Can I recognize the horns that he has by any chance?
I mean, that would be a difficult check, but you can try it.
Sure, why not? That's a bad roll. Probably not.
If you say that, it's still 26.
I rolled a 6. Or sorry, a 7.
The horns are odd to you, but you're not 100% sure, but they kind of make you think of something like maybe a shadow dragon or an umbral dragon.
Alright, that's fucking weird. I stand by the fact this sounds weird.
Something on that territory. In case anyone wants to see a picture of an umbral dragon, by the way, I have one compared to a halfling.
Ooh,
It's in the random shit if you want to see it.
Yeah,
And they look cool.
they look cool, but Shiva has disdain towards this side of the family because it's put into her I mean, it's just kind of inherently drilled into her to hate anyone who has any sort of relationship with a dragon. That's not a master relationship, basically. She's getting over it slowly.
Also, I like from now on, instead of using bananas for scale, we'll use halvings to scale.
Oh dear.
How
How
big
many-
is it? I need a halfling for scale.
He might
Yeah.
as well just use a yardstick.
Actually, speaking of, how tall is he?
I mean, if I were to take a guess, just because halfling nature, male halfling, I would say just under 3 feet.
Yes, I'm taller.
If they're small sized, they're probably taller, Calrus.
If you mean the elf beside you,
I mean, the elf beside me.
Damn it.
that's a more fair question. He's about 5'11".
Damn it.
Wow, he's tall. What the fuck?
I mean, you say that, it's still short for elves.
Listen, I'm 5'1".
I
she's also
hate
5'1".
you.
Adelaide.
So much hate.
I made Shiva the same height as me.
I know, Adelaide's not a big girl, but she's not the Shiva short, apparently.
Maya's almost half a foot taller than I am.
Can anybody who has a positive wisdom modifier roll a wisdom check for me?
Nope.
Yes.
Looks at my -1.
Stares at my -1. Understandable.
Damn it.
Speaking of, can
Damn,
I also,
Amaya.
make a
Oh,
check
you're
to
not, that's
identify
not
him?
positive. That's even.
I mean,
Whatever.
what about him do you want to identify?
Race.
I mean, it's
Freely?
I mean, it's gonna be. He does appear to be elf, just part drow, from what you can, as well as blood blind, some weird way.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's not a particular race. He's drow and dragon.
Drow, Umbral Dragon. This is pretty much like this guy right here standing in front of me is pretty much like a culmination of everything Amaya is trained to hate, but it's related to you, so she's just sitting there going, I really don't like this. I think I understand how Kelrus feels.
I mean, only half drow. One of his parents is clearly a normal elf. Just the other one happens to be a half. The other one just happens to be a drow.
And Amaya's just standing there going, I think I understand how Kelrus feels now.
I mean, somewhere in his family line there's an Umbral Dragon, although it's probably like a grandparent or something.
Amaya and Risa will come to an interesting conclusion as they're heading along through the corridor and possibly whispering to each other. at the back because they're kind of walking. It almost seems like his shadow as it moves along the wall almost seems to distort a little bit at times. Almost like the shadow is doing something
Oh, does he? He has that drawback,
Is
doesn't he?
is there
But only Reese and Amaya notice it, so.
Yeah.
okay? How would I identify that it is not in fact a separate entity?
That's a brilliant question. How would Amaya identify that?
Stab it.
I mean, shadows are
I'm gonna
undead,
go with
so
religion to try and identify that it is not a separate entity. And if I fail this, I'm going to attempt to attack the darkness.
I mean, that's. Amaya's not sure. It doesn't appear separate, but she's not sure what that is. As far as she can tell, it's not separate.
Hmm.
Because
But
mine's
it's
not attack the
acting weirdly.
darkness.
Meanwhile, Amaya is conspicuously in spellcasting stance while she's staring at this shadow.
While also hustling.
I imagine more like took a moment. It's like, hold on a minute, wait, no, we might be okay.
Amaya, come on! Just really starts dragging you.
Okay.
He's been Peter Panned.
Which Reese also had to dismiss his armor for this because he can't hustle at the same speed as the elf with his armor on.
Now, to be fair, Amaya can only move at 20 feet because my armor doesn't disappear.
Okay, in fairness, in that case, both Amaya and Reese are stuck at the back, trying to keep up.
Oh dear.
Which might actually find it interesting that they're the ones who actually noticed then, given they're at the back. But, you know.
Academy's up
Meanwhile,
front pretty comfortably.
Those Kelwis.
where is he?
Oh,
There you
well,
go.
if you're up in the front.
Where's the front?
I mean, presumably with these two.
Okay.
Actually, in that case, it should be like that.
I mean, I'm not sure how much carry capacity I have left, but I can try carrying
I
you.
don't
I
think
weigh
Hestia.
absolutely nothing.
I don't think Hestia would let you be that close. Honestly, Big B.
Hmm?
I don't think Hestia has a protective
Why?
nature about her. Trust me. She's kind of witnessed a lot of shit with Shiva's race, and as a whole, she gets overprotective as hell about this kind of stuff. I'm sorry.
I just imagine Adeline trying to jog up and then just being gently swatted by a tail.
I'm basically just imagining that Hestia's blocking the corridor and not letting Adeline pass.
Dragon.
I'm sorry. Normally it'd be fine. Unfortunately, he's very prominently both of these.
It's good I can see an order here. And
Adeline definitely can't carry you, Cadmy.
Hestia
I weigh
can
total, including my load, like 40 pounds.
That's
Hestia
more
Adeline
than
is
will
a
carry
noodle.
you. It's
I'm
fine.
just saying, Sideline, 40 pounds is more than her light load.
Yes,
Yeah, let
Adeline is a
Oh.
noodle.
the dragon will
Alright.
carry you.
I
It's
remind you,
fine.
10 strength
Yeah.
only gives you 30 pounds of light load, so 33 pounds.
Or Cadby could walk on her own for once their goddamn life. She has a movement
She's
speed
getting
of 40.
chubby.
She's fine.
Look, it's not her fault, it's hibernation fat.
God.
But I must say, if you didn't come down here, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I didn't think I could take on that many.
I suppose it's quite convenient. I would rather not venture down here to find someone who looked similar to me once upon a time, smeared upon the wall.
That said, what are you doing here? You weren't supposed to arrive for another week, 2?
Oh, she was just so desperate to see you, she hurried down as fast as she could.
We had a favor.
At the speed of a dragon, apparently.
Shiva looks at
balloon.
Hestia.
It was this really cool balloon. It was really big and shiny, and I was up in the sky and saw clouds. Turns out like clouds don't
Oh.
taste like any.
Of course, the Zeppelins. Right. Never understood those things. Did you come down here knowing that people were after me, or did you just get bored?
Kind of both. Because, well, they tried to kill us while we were up like, staying the night.
I had an assassination attempt on me within the tavern, had suspicions that you would probably be in a fairly similar position.
Right, they figured it out then. Okay. It's fine, I can deal with this. Deal with it.
You know, someone saying they can deal with it does not generally mean that they can.
I can deal with this later. It's not an issue.
Oh.
It's just I wasn't expecting them to catch on this quick.
Yeah,
is
I
that
very
better
much
assassin
know what that's
podcast?
like.
No. Who is them?
Yeah.
He goes silent for a few moments as he just kind of power marches, just quickly turning a corner and keeps going.
Shiva kind of cants her head.
Red Star Crusaders. They're They're a traditionally isolationist elven faction.
Would that be our local check to know about them?
If you would like to know more about them, yes.
I
I
cannot.
roll. I nat one.
Oop.
Wow, Adeline.
Do I get bonuses from friends in every town?
I mean, I'd be friends with
Adeline everywhere.
I mean, she may have heard stories at some point.
Koro knows more than Adeline.
He's a
Just
sage.
barely. Hey, I rolled an 11. 11's good.
Auto nat one.
I think
Untrained fun.
I think Reese will take an alternative route here and roll history.
Oh, you can roll that.
Oh, can we do history?
It's an option as well. People just
Ooh.
ask roll local.
Can I do nobility?
Is there any other?
Yes.
Oh wow, I can actually do nobility for this?
Yes.
Oh, in that
I
case.
can't do that.
No.
You know what? Players are free to always ask if your skill is relevant.
I'm assuming.
Holy shit.
Is religion at all applicable to this or no?
No.
Okay, I had to ask her that one. 'Cause that's the one actually I have relevancy for. I mean, I can also have this one roll. That can be great, but she can do it.
I mean,
Wow.
you're better than both the other two.
Meanwhile, can I ask if he's just blowing smoke out his ass? Oh no.
Can we attempt more than one knowledge check? Because those ones.
You may only attempt one knowledge check.
Okay, never mind. Crow can't do
Yes.
nobility.
Because it's either you know it or you don't know it. So
That's true.
I quite distinctly do not know it.
Yeah, same.
Well, I meant as in like, if I've already rolled the or
you
Crow's
can't roll
already rolled this.
you can't roll multiple different kinds.
Okay, so they. Right, I get you.
They roughly give the same information. There's a few slight differences, but it's roughly the same information.
Okay.
And I assume he's being trustful.
As far as you can tell, that said, it's weird trying to read him.
That
You
said,
never
he's a
tell-
rogue.
You can
I
definitely
can
tell he's
feel it,
someone
Robert.
who's used to hiding his expression.
That and his aura probably just flipped me off. That
The
being a
shadow,
separate
the
entity.
shadow itself just flipped you off.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's more like his actual shadow just kind of stares at you.
I assume it's a manifestation of his aura, so I'm like,
For what people would know, though, let's see. Okay, so everyone who got in the 21 to 25 range.
So Isusa, Reese, and Koro, and Adeline.
Roughly know this much. The Red Star Crusaders are a very militant band of of elves. Traditionally, it was a blood elf faction, though at this point it's spread to being multiple different kinds of elves. That while they haven't done much in the way of crusading in a very long time, still hold a significant presence in the Elven Parliament. They are certainly the most warmongery of factions, though, and the first to be able to rally people together if anything was to happen with the Empire or the dwarves.
Ugh.
They are skilled, to say the least. Their headquarters located somewhere in the heartland of the Elven Forests. It's supposedly defended by a swarm of magical beasts, chimeras, rocks. They apparently, though, do not tend to take mercy on human prisoners. There's some horror stories in the ruins.
So, how did you piss off a
Okay.
group like this so much?
As far as I know, I didn't.
Was that Rose?
As far as I know, I didn't. However, there's a potential that a particular someone is associated with me, and therefore I did it by proxy. You know, these things happen.
Long story short, how do I put this? They're using Kaladel as a scapegoat. They're using his and your interactions as cause that if they can get this trial to go the way they want it to essentially be cause to go to war.
Great.
Oh, lovely.
Just great.
They just need to convince the rest of the parliament to do so, and if they can make Kaladel and your relationship seem bad enough, well,
I healed his kid, and he gave me dinner. They want to kill people over that.
That's not quite what they're saying. They're more blaming Kaladel and you of, well, essentially treason and espionage.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I have a feeling we've been wanting to do this for a while, and you've more just provided them the opportunity.
Yeah, you're just a lucky excuse. Or unlucky in our case. Lucky for them, unlucky for us.
What exactly are they planning to do with Kaladel thus far?
It's being difficult at the moment, partly because Kaladel himself is actually a fairly good lawyer. He's slowed things down, but that said, there's little he can do against the full force of their group.
And if I may inquire, how exactly did you come about this information and find me?
That is a long and complicated situation. Fine, no point hiding anything. I was doing some liquidation of some of their assets.
You were stealing stuff and pawning it.
Blunt, but correct.
Yeah, there's like no judgment in Kellis's voice when she says that.
But that's not the point. The point was, I saw this information here, and for multiple reasons, I really don't think a war between the humans and the elves is a good idea right now.
No, I don't think so either.
And equally, I recognize your alias on the paper. Well, outside the family might not talk very often, but your name's being out there a lot.
Shiva kind of seems mildly surprised by this, considering she's also estranged from the family. Although I suppose thinking about it now, the other strange part of the family talking about her is not maybe the most surprising thing in the world.
And we have been doing a fair bit to get names out there.
I mean, one thing came to another, and honestly speaking, I don't know who to go to with this. And given that you apparently are the other end of this fire, I thought it might be good to come to you so that you at least know what's going on. Anything's easy. That said, there is quite there is quite the bounty to get you brought over to the elves right now.
Oh, lovely.
That explains assassins.
Yeah, the bounty doesn't really specify what state you're in. Just that you're silenced so that you can't interfere with their plans coming up.
Do you
Well,
have any idea how we might, like, stop all of this?
Honestly, not a lot.
the Dominion are highly unlikely to give a fair trial, so it makes things complicated.
The Dominions like to do a fair trial, but unfortunately, there are factions inside the Dominion who don't want it that way.
And if we just go in and bust him out, it will be seen as a side of guild, and we'll all go to war. As well as having even bigger bounties put on us.
Though if that's your style, I do know where he's being kept.
Let's maybe leave that for a backup plan.
Yeah,
I
it wouldn't
think
be
that
the
would be
first
backup.
time, but yeah, backup.
It's honestly a big mess. So if I was to give a place to start, I think a good place to go might end up being your beloved estate.
Just came from.
You-
Oh, his estate.
Mhm.
But I thought it meant our keep from.
So we're going to Larkin's home.
No.
No,
Caladan.
Caladan.
Estate.
Shiva Canterhead, do you know where his home is? I was just kind of teleported there.
Roughly.
I have to refer to my self documents again. Are any of my companions on this list? Thankfully,
It's only your head they want.
Damn it.
thankfully the dragon behind me was quite small during the time, so I assume that information is still left mostly null and void.
Mostly, yes. Though I will give you a warning that the Crusaders of late have been getting very, very good at their dragon killing skill. It's kind of a natural extension if you plan to go to war with the Empire.
Yeah.
I mean,
Finally, the group gets a bit of a break from hustling as Ryken gets up to this like sealed door and kind of kneels down, starts talking.
Shiva just kind of sighs and leans against the wall, rubbing her eyes. I am not particularly keen on risking Hestia in any semblance. I suppose nothing else we do have numerous ways of hiding her and myself.
And if the rest of us are not particularly being looked for, be able to sit by well enough.
I do have a suggestion in this case. I think as opposed to having me use the helmet that shifts Hestia into an elf, we can do the opposite here, where she uses that helmet and I use the catform choker. At least in that case, when she takes it off, I've heard that she gets rather bad headaches. Occasionally I feel them. I would like to avoid that. Sorry, Hestia.
Hestia glares at you.
So just kind of pat her in her favorite spots. You know, scratch her under the chin.
Chin scratchies.
There are weak points in letting her feel fine with it.
Anyway, if we're going to have any chance of figuring out what's going on, we're going to need some of your beloved's legal documents to find out actually what they've been doing. Because my only thought is finding a way to stop the Parliament itself from, well, essentially seeing this as the reason for war. There's got to be something. Some way to persuade them. Getting an audience of the Parliament is a different problem, but I'm sure we'll figure that out.
To be quite fair, Kaladel has mostly resisted me as a whole, and I understand why, quite frankly. Uh, me going forth through the entire event of rescuing his child, so to speak, I believe was the first time I actually budged him anywhere. Unfortunately, that gives him a lot more to do, leverage because she would try to think of how to like word this. His entire household is watched over, which is information where we will need when we actually go to it.
That won't be an issue.
Is that so?
I know ways to get past that.
That's convenient.
At least you say convenient. Breaking into places is kind of what I've been doing.
Well, it's still quite convenient for the rest of us.
It is quite exciting, yes.
Uh, this all being said, do you have any idea where his child is being kept during this?
That's the interesting part. He kind of like shift a little bit while he's lockpicking. There. The piece of paper in that pocket. Take it.
She will go ahead and take it.
Kind of slip it out of his pocket and take a look. And it's a report from some of the guards who basically sieged his house. Reports they captured him, took a bunch of documents of evidence, various things. But there is a note in there saying that the household otherwise appeared empty.
Oh, wait, no. Poor kid.
It seems they didn't find him.
Is there a timestamp as to when they broke in?
Several weeks ago.
Well, I'm thinking more specific, like date or time of day. Sorry.
About noon.
So
You
it
know-
wasn't soccer practice.
When I talk to a child on occasion, yeah, that's kind of figured. I thought he would do things such as teleport out of the household without his father's knowledge. He seems to have a way of getting around the fact that the house is mostly warded and would sneak out often. There's a possible chance that he just happened to be out at having a fortunate time or just hit himself during this process.
Either way, he was lucky. Because honestly, I wouldn't want to go to the Red Star Keep.
I mean, after being woken up from a coma that you were stuck in for several years, only to be swept away like this. Or rather, was effectively a coma. I am quite glad that he wasn't captured.
But honestly, this is like trying to go before the Parliament. It's the only way I can think of stopping this. But if you ask me, it feels like a suicidal move. Something I can think of.
I mean, the Red Star Crusaders are currently here in Farhold, correct?
We've got a few agents here, but not their main force. Their main force is preparing the councils.
Do you think we could find anything that we could potentially use to incriminate them if we hunt down some of our agents? I mean, if we need everything we can get.
I don't imagine I'll have anything that'll be good enough.
And do you think we have anything we can steal where we need to deal with them anyway?
There might. Chances are the Crusaders are always well equipped. They might have some magical goodies or something lying around. If that's a thing, it'd be interesting helping these.
I mean, it might be useful considering we need to apparently break into a few places in the future. And chances are we'll have something geared towards that.
I do have a plan B for after we break into your lovely partner's home. We could do I have one non-suicidal option.
Which is?
We skip trying to stop the war and we just and we warn the Imperial military and get them to arm the border.
I don't think that's a good idea because if anything, that would accelerate the war.
The point is, they're going to declare war anyway. We might as well stop casualties.
We know at least one person who's high up in at least one city. I think we should at least warn. Oh, what's her name?
Selleck?
Yeah, we should. It's
There's
probably a good
also-
idea to courtesy warning her at least.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Without presenting evidence, so I doubt you're going to get any of the leaders to be able to do anything big with an army.
While I doubt that we will be able to get anywhere without evidence, I do think just for the sake of it, warning our friends would be the responsible thing. I think Celica and I can't remember her name, but Shiva would know it. The Lady of Baron Crest would be two people I personally would like to warn. Lady of Baron Cross and I had a rather lengthy discussion about Sigil and the state of it, and I feel like her and I share very similar values. I would feel bad not warning her. Aside from that, we can see what we will find at Kaladin's house and go from there.
I'm just saying I doubt we'll have really enough time to get evidence and then show it to both sides.
It is true.
It's kind of a tall order.
Is it just me, or does it seem like the elves would lose if they went to war?
Hmm.
That is a tough question.
They have
Well,
numerous assets.
It is not necessarily about winning the entire war, Cadme. They could win territory.
and while Sigil has dragons on their side, dragons unfortunately are by no means invincible. They can be struck down, and elves tend to be those who cast more than anything. And while dragons can deal with that, I often think of those who can cast being a dragon's primary fear, to be quite honest.
They also have the world gates, and if they have anywhere that they've been keeping hidden for a while, that could be pretty bad for a lot of people.
Well, I'm just saying that if it goes longer than like maybe a few days, it is likely that humans have a tendency of being uppity and then just taking axes to entire swaths of trees. I think this would be not.
Humans tend to have a harder time taking axes to the trees while they're having arrows rain down upon them. Not only that,
Humans are many. No offenses, Tuta, but you're like locusts.
it's true, she
Hmm?
is.
I'm really not the only human here.
Hey, I'm back here.
I'm mostly human.
Yes, but you're the most like Locust.
Huh?
It's
Well, the
true.
other part, even with humans, is even if they swarm, so to speak, it's very easy to strike down someone grouped together.
Elves tend to have greater magical capabilities than humans, and they tend to be able to coax nature to do what they wish easier than humans do.
Although I don't think who wins matters here. The mere concept of a war is not something
Yeah.
that people want right now,
war
especially with
itself
something
isn't
like that
good.
golden dragon egg sitting around.
Well, I mean,
That would explain it. That would explain why. That would explain what got them so angry if there is a gold dragon egg.
Unfortunately, yes. I have a vague idea of where it is.
How much
Nowhere
are they
near.
worth?
Too much to safely fence.
She just pauses, stares at her cousin, looks like she wants to punch him, quickly changes her mind, just shakes her head. Not enough that's worth the trouble, trust me.
Fair, but I still like to have an idea.
isn't selling things living bad? Isn't that called slavery?
Yes.
Yes.
I suppose dragons, are kind of much more grayed up than chickens.
And I want to note that this particular egg seems to have someone in mind that it wants to bind with, which is almost unheard of. I think if you had it, Academy already knew this. I think if you had this, You would probably have to deal with the repercussions of keeping it away from ever it's called to.
Lyran, you should go. See if you can find it. You're dragony.
It does not work like that, Cadme. I was not a
It's not.
dragon when I showed up.
Oh, right. Yeah, never mind. He seems motivated.
It also does not work like that, Cadme. I'm sorry.
If you believe hard enough, anything can do.
These belief is something different for these dragons. There's stories of them only binding with those of the purest of hearts. And while Larkin could have the purest of hearts, I think asking how much a golden dragon egg is worth kind of goes against that.
You say as you see him shoving valuables into a bag.
Ah, yes, the purest of hearts. I can understand that as it sings to him now.
Oh, perhaps.
Hey, I'm not saying I'm a saint over here.
Mayhap Therese? I don't know. Probably none of us.
I do think if the person's being called to at this point, they would probably hear it. Even when the dragon's in an egg, it has a certain pull. And I think a golden dragon is strong enough that no matter where they are, they'd probably feel like that kind of pull at them. They might not really know why, but it would still be there.
That is actually kind of concerning.
Hestia talked to me when she's an egg. Shiva says this very casually.
No. What I'm saying is that if that is the case, many seers could probably feel it too. When you send out messages like that, unfocused and directed, it is very easy to pick.
No, I will admit that is rather undeniable. My main fear is that it happens to be in Dominion territory, given that I was shown it off a coast by our friend when we dealt with the werebear situation. He seems to have information about where it was. Rather interesting person overall.
I still want to see them. The way you describe them makes them seem interesting.
Shiva
Also,
can
the way I
just
saw them.
make an illusion of him.
That's not what I mean. There's a difference between seeing that and the person in real.
He has a brilliantly confusing mind, as I'll put it. Although I think you knew that based off of his wall of information.
It was very pretty.
He also is capable of magic that I do, except far more concentrated to focusing upon one's mind and making landscapes within someone's mind and using that to his advantage.
That is interesting. You tend to just sort of fool reality, don't you?
I tend to morph reality. He tends to morph one's mind. That's why I was always unconscious every time he contacted me. He took me within myself.
I've never been a fan of mindscapes. Messy business.
I never quite thought about it, so it's rather interesting to witness it. I do not know how I'd feel looking into it myself, though.
We're getting a tad off track.
Well, that is the point, yes.
Don't we
This is not the way we
always?
came up down here. Where are we going, anyways? It's not like I
On
picked a
an
locker.
adventure.
Or two.
Well, where I'm going is to try and get a very particular treasure chest down here.
Oh,
Got in
that
it.
door that he's working on, that's been working on for like
He
past.
passed that door at this point.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was supposed to go kick it down.
Oh, what's supposedly in it?
I have no idea, but my client wants it.
Isn't it rude to be working for multiple people at the same time?
No.
No.
I really only work on
Really?
two, myself and my client.
Oh, are you your own client?
No.
How would that work?
Well,
How would you sign
sometimes
that
my
at the
client.
bank? How would you sign anything at the bank? Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna have nightmares again if I start thinking about banks again.
Perhaps it's best to not think on such things right now. I'm sure Shiva will happily discuss it with you at length at another time.
That is where the nightmares came from.
Academy, one day I'll have you understand how banks work. Today is not that day.
Oh, okay.
Is she
I want-
really that out of touch with
Yes.
She is from the first world, strictly speaking, in terms of where her culture comes from.
Uh-huh.
So
Is-
for the most part, everything here is not her thing.
And I was a bit of a hermit in the first world too.
But
Not the most socially
But
active.
she's done very well to adapt to this world though.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's good to hear from the outside.
You end up coming out onto a ledge. As they start going across a small walkway, and basically you end up seeing a cavern like this one out in front of you.
Ooh, water.
Yes, everyone's favourite.
Hey, it's Cecia's favorite.
Think there's anything down there?
Maya likes water.
Flitter flap. I'm off the
I
edge.
mean, if the story they be told, there's a lot down there. And under that water.
Oh,
Careful,
it's in the water.
Cadme. If there's a lot of things down there, there's a reason others haven't looted it yet.
Well, there's also including multiple people who've tried looting it and have not got out.
Exactly.
Well, I'm just gonna get to the surface of the water and see if it's anything shiny.
It's very murky water. Kind of hard to see too much down there.
I cast dancing lights and send some down underneath the water to light up the under.
I stare very confused about where these lights have just come from.
I can't on Hazel used to do this all the time. Is that big a deal?
No, but they're not mine or Hazel's.
I think most others just had like light rather than
Normal
dancing
light,
lights.
yes. Dancing light's a very specific thing.
It's the word chunky.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna send a picture to you, Sideline, as you'll be the person who really sees us.
Oh no.
Okay.
As you'll see something swimming around down there.
Oh dear. Hey, chances are you'll be able to nature check it.
I can't nature check that.
Oh.
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 I like how you said that in the accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't go in the water. Bad idea.
What is it? I wanna know.
What is that?
Cadme, can you describe
what is it? Yep.
It means apparently Sydney, but according to their adventurers.
Sydney.
That's what they called it.
Oh, wait. Is it
Get me
a
flitter flaps back up.
I call the dancing lights back up.
octopus? Shark?
No.
Fine, I guess
No, I
I
mean,
would.
it's kind of like the base size of a shark, maybe a bit bigger. It's
Bullet.
like
One moment. As suddenly you just see him weave shadows around himself and end up creating a sun image of it.
Alright, knowledge check.
What
Picture for you.
what knowledge check is that thing?
Oh.
I want
it's...
it.
No. You're not allowed.
Yeah, what knowledge check? Nature? Local?
Engineering!
Dungeoneering, cool. Is this an animal?
No.
Okay, magical beast.
No.
Okay, it's an aberration.
I'll tell you, if it's dungeoneering, it's probably an aberration or an
Damn
ooze.
it, really? Ugh.
Well, that's, I think, 4 nat 1s so far.
Why, game? Why must you do this to me?
that a spawn of what they call cataclysm?
Do I still have what's her faces reroll?
That doesn't matter. We're not gonna fight it. It's in the water.
You don't have to fight it if there's stuff down there. You just have to be faster.
just walk
than it.
away. It's an aberration, but it's not by anyone's business.
We could electrify the water.
I'm not that motivated. That's a lot of electricity.
I'm telling you, pissing off's not a good idea.
So did 20 reveal what it is?
It's an aberration of some kind. It appears to be rather intelligent from what you can tell by its movements.
Ooh, spooky.
Oh, does like coins?
Probably has quite a lot of magic behind it as well.
Oh, never mind, fine.
But you're not sure, other than the fact that you probably don't want to fight it in the water because you think it might electrify you.
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah, looking at it. But considering that thing down there, I'm just gonna sort of passively have Detect Fiendish going as we're going around, assuming we're not still double moving.
I'm gonna toss a piece of candy in the water.
You can toss a piece of candy in the water.
Oh, is it one of those coloured candies?
No.
Oh.
But I'm sure Sydney will enjoy the snack.
I was hoping it was colored candy.
I mean, I would say, nah, never mind. I don't know what language it speaks. Probably Aklo, but you know.
I mean, it probably is the Akko or Aboleth.
Yeah, probably.
I know both of those.
Do you know Aboleth?
Why the fuck do you know Aboleth?
Cassia knows it.
Jesus.
Why would she ever speak to what Aboleth she run into?
Listen, she might need it. Me with 20 languages, I need them.
I mean, that day I pull an Aboleth out and it start doing its mind control conspiracy. You'll be glad.
Listen, this is my list of languages. I might need them. That's her
Boredom.
response to everything.
It's like potions in big J-Man.
Look, I'm not.
Jeez.
Shush.
You may have a problem.
I need them. I might run into someone who speaks Aboleth or Aklo.
Out of curiosity, would any of you be interested in also having a split of reward money?
Hell yes.
Depends what we have to do for it.
Just, I'm going to guess the chest is not unguarded, or else someone else would have probably done it already. So,
How much are you being paid, if I may ask?
And how much would our split be?
I'll do honest work for honest coin.
it's 10G.
Gee, that is the first time I've heard that in like referring to discs.
He doesn't mean 10 grand, he means 10 whole gold.
Oh.
That is not much.
Yeah, like Reese probably whispered for though. Quite a lot of money.
10,000 gold pieces.
I
More than this?
guess. I mean,
I hold up my
Oh,
sack. It's just like
10,000. Okay.
I could probably. It hurts to say this, but probably I'll 6 fit go to you guys.
Quite
we did
frankly,
save- we did save your life.
to be fair, I just want enough to cover when I had to pay for the costs of assassins messing up the cavern. That's kind of all I care about at this point.
Yes, but you don't
Yeah,
speak for the rest of us.
Let's make, actually, let's make it easier. There are what? Kind of
70 of us.
In that case, why don't you have 7? I'll take 3.
No. 9. If we include Leo and Lily, that's like 9 of us.
Lily gets paid a wage. She doesn't get thingy. She just gets funds back
So
into her
does Leo.
fund.
Leo's here for.
Leo
the
technically doesn't get a wage.
Does he? No,
Or at least
I
he doesn't
thought
have. It doesn't have. I don't think we've
He,
ever.
he's sort of bundled in with Team
He
B.
gets his wage from his adventuring.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, which this is technically part of, so.
So time to.
That said, right now Leo doesn't look that bothered just purely because he's here for the fight more than anything.
Yeah.
Fair enough. If he doesn't want paying, I
Yeah, sure.
won't pay him.
Oh, I'm sure you can find some knickknacks.
Yeah, he might just end up taking some knickknacks from the location.
After all, this place is,
Souvenirs.
it's basically open to the public anyway, if you can survive, so.
Exactly the point.
Everything's free for the taking.
Let's see, what was the passcode in this old door again?
She would take a step back.
Open sesame.
Speak
Not
friend and
quite.
enter.
As he starts to rotate this very large disc of a lock on the door.
Hmm.
This place is a maze, I tell you.
Well, these old ruins
I
often
mean,
are.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy enough to get out. You just go up.
But how do you get to up? There's kind of a cavern ceiling above us.
Closer that.
Academy, there's a lot of rock between there.
Can only be so thick.
Between here and the surface.
Also, since I'm guessing it's your first time down here, if you start hearing, like, this... If you start hearing this almost like ghostly crying, I recommend getting out, like, quick.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good question. I should probably run that by you. What sort of things live down here?
Vermin,
Oh,
constructs.
Okay, not bad.
Yes, we've already ran into a golem.
Big spiders, giant fish, a few undead.
Okay. Fine.
The usual dungeon delving
Yeah, undead makes
creatures.
sense.
Hey, hold on.
I think a group says they found a chimera.
Ooh. Impressive.
There's been a
Thank
few
you,
other,
thank you.
there's quite a few
That's-
other lines as well, but they're not as common.
I'd be very surprised to find a chimera down here. That's
There's a lot of things that have been sealed in this place. These ruins go on for miles down.
I guess if someone put it down here, that would make more sense.
What is the ghostly crying associated with?
Yes, thank you, Shiva.
I mean, we should probably put the ghost to rest if we can.
It's most likely not a ghost, Cadme.
I mean,
We-
also,
I don't know exactly what it is, more than the fact of supposedly it's whoever or whatever takes care of this place and keeps making the place all the traps reset.
Oh, the master. Okay, yep.
We do not want
I've
to touch
heard
that
of one or two.
ever.
All I know is any group who has faced them has only been left with a pile of bones at the end of it.
Oof.
This feels like, what was that thing back at the Elven
Yeah,
Forest?
the lantern thing.
It's pretty much the hard rule down here. Basically, once you start hearing her around, you've overstayed your welcome.
Cadme, I'm sorry, but we shouldn't touch that at
that
all.
is understandable, but I do also want to warn you that I am very noticeable to spirits, so it's gonna come to us eventually.
I mean, it's worth noting that with Cadme, we are uniquely suited to it.
It is true, yeah.
As are the exorcists who have tried down here.
Yeah, I do not want to risk anybody with this thing.
But we would not be the first group to come down with some form of spirit talker. If all the other groups have failed, let's not push our luck with it.
I'm out of character going to give you a warning here. Engaging the caretaker of this place is a CR20
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, let's avoid it.
Let's go find it!
I mean, it's pretty much it's. If you guys decided you wanted to dedicate yourself to clearing this dungeon, that would be the end of the.
Yeah, that makes sense. If it's resetting all the traps and likely pulling more monsters down.
You can basically play this thing as a mega dungeon if you felt like it. I actually have a separate campaign, I actually have a separate mini campaign focused all around this being a mega dungeon for the players, and that's the entire.
Next campaign confirmed.
I wouldn't mind that.
Which in that case, I'll go into more detail about the entire dungeon and everything, but that's fine. After some time, though, the door will slip open. It will head down into a large cavernous section with glowing mushrooms everywhere.
Don't
No,
eat
the light
them.
is dim down here. If you don't have dark vision, you may be suffering concealment. Probably.
I have dancing lights going. How long does that last for,
I-
actually?
Minutes.
Yeah, probably running out by now then.
Minutes.
Both Hestia and Shiva have dark vision.
If you have dark vision, don't have to worry about it. If you don't have dark vision, well, you'll find out.
I have low light. I probably actually want to keep some light going.
Yeah, y'all probably want some light.
I'll dancing lights again. Unless someone wants to get proper lights going.
Dancing lights is
Actually,
proper
do
lights.
I have any-
Yes, but I mean lights that last for more than 1 minute.
Oh, sure. Dancing lights.
Dancing lights
Dancing
is
lights
1
last 1
minute.
minute, exactly.
Exactly 1 minute.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
That's
Yeah.
the problem with dancing
At least I
lights.
don't have to keep yammering to keep casting them.
That's
I'll
true,
just
you'll
keep
take it.
thinking.
You just have to keep reimagining a light bulb. However, the group kind of heads down, the walls becoming less and less paved. But up ahead, you see this bright glowing light.
That's concerning.
Well, there's no whales. So it's probably not that.
Whales?
Cries.
Not those
Right.
kinds of whales. Screaming.
Oh,
Those kind of whales.
Whaling.
Yeah.
You mean, okay, not whales and the big.
No, not
No,
them.
Sadly, we'll not be running across any of those down here. I don't think.
I've never met one. It'd be really fun.
As the group
I've seen a couple.
heads down, and you do end up finding in what almost seems like a small, almost temple-like room, what appears to be a couple of skeletons that start kind of creeping their way towards you.
Ooh, skeleton.
Die.
They pose no real problem for the party as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
This is where you'd start in a new campaign at level 1.
Yeah, you know what? If we did do this as a mega dungeon campaign, yep.
This would probably be the room where we get the MacGuffin.
This is where I play my unicorn sorcerer, disrupt undead level 1. I can either heal you or fuck undead up.
Academy finds the MacGuffin, puts it on a counter, brushes it off, ready to be picked up by someone else. It's not our story.
However, in your combating of the skeletons, that is when something more interesting.
Oh.
Suddenly, a huge crack runs along the tiled floor of this temple room.
Uh-oh.
I didn't do it.
The floor will break.
Oh.
Sigh.
Bye,
Jump onto the
suckers.
wall.
Now, gravity is going to take effect here, of course. That's just how it's going to go.
Climb speed. Jump on a wall.
Yep,
Shiva
same.
clings to Hestia.
Unless you're
Hestia
in
has
the middle
glide.
of the room.
Yeah, I'm probably in the middle of the room, so I'm just clinging to Hestia.
Well,
Thing.
Those who
Good
don't
job.
have, well, as it stands, those who don't have an ability to stop themselves are going to go plummeting down to the.
Oh no, Yuri.
Yuri.
The Elnet's family hovers there, confused about the entire situation.
Shiva just glides harmlessly down while clinging to
Basically,
her
if you don't have a
dragon.
way to slow yourself, go ahead and put yourselves prone. Going to remove the 2 NPCs.
Can Adeline cast Featherfall?
She can. That's immediate action. You can choose to do that any time to interrupt me.
Yes, I will Featherfall anyone. Or everyone that's actually falling.
And in that case, you can stop everyone else from becoming a boot.
Okay, and I suppose Hestia will stop slowly, harmlessly falling down.
Academy's
Team
gonna stay
PC.
where she was, basically standing, but then actually come down and go, is everyone okay?
Team PC will be randomly scattered around the battle area.
Where is said battle
Lovely.
area?
Alright,
It's not here yet.
as long as Adeline's next to a wall. Probably.
Yeah, Chaos as well, probably, because if they were close enough to
Yeah,
walls,
climb
we would have
speeds.
grabbed it and slid down the wall.
Hooray for learning from monkeys.
That's your solution.
Monkeys and cats.
Okay, I'm going to activate the reveal tool.
Ba-ba-ba-bum. Corpses and worms that look like purple.
Oh, thank God.
They're not big enough for purple worms.
No,
Oh, hi,
but they're
Reese.
coloured
Yeah,
purple.
thankfully.
Oh, I'm over there.
Great.
I'm with Yuri.
Yay.
I get to heal her. I'm okay with this.
Alright, well, I think I might be
Why
going
am
back
I
up.
with the fucking Umbral Dragon?
Unluckiness.
Hey, you're with
Okay.
the healer kind of too.
All characters, please roll initiative. Now, by the way, there was an option that Adley nearly got, which would have spawned her here.
Wait, where?
Top right.
Oh,
Oh yeah, even with
actually,
-1, I got an 18.
that might have been better for me because Adeline's climbing up the wall anyway.
Yeah, you were one roll away on the dice roll to appear over there.
God.
Actually, Dark, between the time that it took for us to walk here, how long's it been?
I'd say since the previous fight.
Yeah.
I would say 20 minutes.
Okay, I'm still fatigued.
My HP wasn't actually properly working.
Yeah, so minute buffs are gone, 10-minute buffs would still exist.
I managed to remember my
Also,
drawback for once.
You would have
Oh,
recovered
excuse me, my drawback for
stamina.
once. Wait, you can't use stamina when you're fatigued, can you?
No.
You can't.
Damn it. Okay, never mind, you don't matter stamina, I'm sorry.
Wow, so rude.
Look,
Thunder, that's a lot
I
of
can't help
corpses.
it.
Also, that's a lot of worms. Like
I'm
worms.
hoping the corpses are the same sort of we don't need to so much care about them as the ones upstairs.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think
Those
so,
don't
but
look
I'm
like
hoping.
skeletons.
They seem oddly fungal to you.
Oh god.
Uh,
Oh, fungus things.
that means poison.
Time for identification.
Oh,
Or
You know,
diseases.
This is not pleasant for Cadme. She doesn't want to be blighted.
Yes, let's remember Reese this time.
I didn't think this would actually be useful, and I'm not saying do this now, but I do have the option of just summoning a draconic ally and having a scout for us if you want that at any point.
Like
We'll
in
do
the
that later.
future.
Yeah, like while we're in this dungeon, I can even do it. It lasts for a week. Like,
What's that?
okay, the corpses have a -1 initiative, that's good.
Okay,
The only-
good. They're slow.
the only negative side of me summoning it cost me 250 gold, but I don't care that much about that.
Money.
Only
Money.
reason I don't care about it is because we're getting paid for this now.
Dark question about the root thing that's right next to Adelaide.
Mhm.
Is that on the ground or in the air?
Overhanging the top of the ceiling of this
Ah,
area.
good.
I'm just imagining Adeline's just going to like hang by it
Yep,
from her legs and just fucking.
That-
get
that is
things.
exactly what she's going to do.
Well, it starts off with Cadme.
Take note down here.
Most
If you don't have dark vision, this all applies to you.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Basically 20 foot from a green spot.
Unless you go out of your way to make a bright light around yourself, which you can do, but...
Well, we did have dancing lights running, but I don't know where they are.
Right now,
I,
because you-
Yes, up.
I assume for those of us that are making ranged attacks, if they're within 20 feet, the mischance also doesn't apply.
Yes.
Question: what do these zombies look like?
Like bloated corpses full of fungus.
Ew.
They look like they're going to explode when they die.
Ew.
Yeah, I know.
What do I have for ranged abilities? Not much.
So you can throw your knife.
Fungal, you say?
Mhm.
Technically, if you have multiple attacks, you could throw. Well, actually, you don't have quick draw.
I don't have quick draw. If I was my son, Aspen, he could just full attack spikes, but you know. Fuck it. Let's go with just the Great Mace of Smash. Get it away from me.
Oop.
5-foot step.
Whap, whap, whap.
Clickety whack whack whack.
Nice.
You are
That's
rolling
pretty-
very well on those.
Yeah, I am.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Also, geez, that damage.
Yeah, she's mean.
That's the insane damage. I mean, that corpse is just a pile of mush.
Good. I would
Are
hope
you,
so.
are you saying it's a mushroom?
And also, by the way, Cadme, you felt DR get in the way of that attack.
Oh. Hmm.
On each of those attacks.
Didn't matter.
Yeah, how'd that DR help for him? Donate a move action to charity.
That was a bullet attack, so no move action.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no. Go away.
Come to me, my pretty.
Oh, please go
Oh,
away.
damn it.
Hi, me.
It went the wrong way.
RNG.
Go away, please.
Quick on the draw. This bloated zombie is going to come forward Actually, would it do that? No.
Oh, good.
I'm sure it's going here makes far more sense.
Okay. Whew.
Because
better,
in this
better.
position,
Leave
it's
me
now going to.
alone.
In this weapon, it's now going to release a cone of spores.
Oh
like
God.
this.
Oh God. No, not both cats.
Mm-hmm. Both cats to be caught in a cone of spores.
Oh, that's gonna take
Make a
weeks
fortune.
to clean out.
16. Ugh, not the best, not terrible.
Where's my fork on? There we go. Ugh, I may be diseased now.
Kelrus, you are now sickened.
Oh, that really sucks.
Uh-huh.
At the end of each of your turns, you can try to save again to get to sickened.
Do that for a second.
Yeah, you're kind of like trying to cough up the spores that have entered your lungs.
Dang it.
It's like trying to cough up a hairball.
That really
Leave
sucks.
my cat alone. Oh,
I suppose
leave
if
my
I
cat
was
alone.
Yeah, it'll do the same thing here though. 5-foot step and. Yeah.
I was gonna ask, since we were fighting skeletons before, would it be fine to save out of hair activated?
Sure.
Yay, I can do stuff this combat.
Actually, fort
No.
save.
Also, per Carl.
Jeez, how long is this cone?
15 feet.
I think Cadmy's out of it.
Nope.
So
Well,
worms
that's
in
15
range?
feet.
Worms
it
in
just- it just-
range.
It's just the grid's not lined up. Also.
Well, the
Wait, yeah, no,
grid
it
that
goes by
is
corner.
lined up. Yeah, the grid that is lined up doesn't quite get to it.
If you go from the
that's true.
corner.
That's fine. Okay,
We're still
so actually,
getting
in
mean,
that case, so in that case, no, it wouldn't bother though.
No.
Okay,
In
that's
that
fair.
case, it's just
Cadmy.
gonna, in that case, it's just going to claw S Trooper.
Cadmy, goddammit.
Don't worry,
You're
its claws
welcome.
will be diseased.
That's... Yeah, but I still have to do for damage.
Don't you have false life going? You'll be
I
fine.
have 5 extra hit points.
You'll be fine.
Are you currently suffering from a disease?
No.
Are you currently suffering from any of the following conditions? Frightened, sickened, shaken, sickened, nauseated, or fatigued?
I am suffering from fatigue.
Oh, God.
That is a hit, because my AC right now is 9.
Nice.
Wow.
That's also a hit, because your AC is 9.
Yeah. Fatigue sucks, but also that wouldn't have really helped in this situation anyway. Let's see, 9, took out 8,
And that's also a fort safety.
whoops. No, my hit points have disappeared entirely.
Yeah, your entire health bar is gone.
Give me a second. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Right. What's my max hit points? It's 53. Thank you. Take away 9.
Mine did that too. I understand your pain. I was like, what the fuck? Why am I grazed?
Okay, never mind. I'll calculate a bit, but I'll give you a fort saves now. Can I pass one of the fort saves onto Worm 2? Are we affected by this? Well, I guess I can technically still do it, and if it doesn't have
I mean, you can technically try passing one of them onto Worm 2.
Yeah, the other one I'll pass it back onto the zombie. Oh, actually, no, I can only have one thing on Bobbit check. So give me a second, because I need to... So this is technically saying my hit points is at -9, it's giving me a shit ton of wounds. Okay, there we go.
I mean, I'm sure there's nothing wrong with you taking all those penalties.
Okay, if the 17's a success, the Worm 2's take a -4 to its thingamabob. Also +4 versus disease.
So 21 and 23.
You are not sickened.
Yeah, also that's divide, not take away. 17. I'm at 36 hit points.
The worm seems unaffected.
Damn it.
Do we have any knowledge skills for these worms?
Yeah.
Like, what check would it be?
It's probably gonna be dungeoneering, but my turn isn't for a little while, so.
Yeah, well, I'm asking in case anyone else has relevant skills.
Carl will try in his turn.
Yeah.
So far away.
I always forget. Can I 5-foot step and full attack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Making sure. Oh, that's a little awkward because she was here, but whatever.
But you cannot intimimancy a zombie.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, you can try, but you won't care.
He's not really going to flinch to you.
Oh well. I'm
It'd be rather impressive if he did.
just gonna go ahead and. Suppose that's a thing. I'll go ahead and breath weapon. Now, where is my macro for this? Here we go.
Actually, that's not too bad to roll.
Fail, fail, fail.
They all get splooshed.
Do they actually take damage from the cold?
Yes.
Yeah.
Full
No,
damage?
only skeletons are undead.
Oh, I thought most undead had at least cold
No,
resistance.
it's just skeletal undead, so skeletons and liches.
Right.
Yeah. Your flesh can still freeze off even if your flesh is necrotic.
That's all I can really do with this, yeah.
Estusa.
Okay, before I do anything, what knowledge is it for corpses, first of all? If any.
Religion and nature.
Okay, Crow does religion. How's his nature? Crow does religion. I'll do nature.
Quick.
Religion.
They hold a quick conference.
Yep.
But yeah, hold on, Mr. Corpse.
Multidisciplinary
Undead.
meeting.
We just need to work out what the hell you are.
I mean, I imagine in most fights that like Istifa is always kind of passively bitching anyway.
I like the idea that we're having now a multidisciplinary meeting, just sitting down and having a conversation.
Korra
Hold
has
up a
ears
sec.
constantly going back and forth in their head.
No, it's clearly not this. Have you not read the book?
Don't you start.
Neither of you.
How do you even read a book? You have no hands, you can't turn the pages.
He has claws.
He has like little rubber nubbins that he uses so he doesn't pierce his edge.
Oh,
As
little
you
clown
and Hera,
noses.
No, not like clown noses. I was thinking like those things that you use to like pick up like
No.
metal thingies. What's it called?
Tweezers,
No, it's no.
tongs.
Fine. Like that.
These
but
are
plastic.
these appear to be undead augmented plant. What that means is they have both all the immunities of being an undead and all the immunities of being a plant,
Oh, great. So,
which in fairness are mostly similar.
undead mushroom people were fighting the Golgari now.
Yay.
Moreover, you believe they probably have DR slashing. You kind of have to, because it turns out you're going to have to kind of lob the flesh off. Yeah. You believe all of them have fast healing.
Any idea how potent?
It's pretty slow, but they all have fast healing. They'll slowly regenerate bits and pieces of them if left too long.
Cool.
You as you can definitely tell, they seem to be able to release their spores, which if a creature fails too many saves against, they'll become infected. They also appear to be exceptionally good at exploiting creatures who are who are currently suffering from physical ailments of some, aka the conditions of fatigue. If they're attacking a creature that's suffering from fatigue, nausea, sickened, etc., or a disease, they get to make 2 attacks there. More accurately, they get to make a second attack as a swift action. So, be afraid. Other than that, though, fire is probably pretty effective against them. You take a guess.
Fire's good against plant things. Who would have thought?
Makes
Who would've thunk
sense.
Yay,
Okay.
fire bolts.
Any
If there's
resistances?
They're mindless, of course. They're immune to paralysis, immune to sleep.
Like elemental
Oh my goodness.
resistances? Energy resist?
Probably not much of that.
Right.
Now for the worm.
They call him Dr. Worm. I'm gonna post that song. It's great.
Is it just dungeoneering for the worm?
Nope, it's Arcana for the worms.
Hey,
Oh no.
that I
Ooh.
can do.
That means, I bet, they're magical beasts.
They appear to be some kind of magical beast. You believe they're
Alright.
actually
Yes.
intelligent, though by intelligent, barely intelligent. But they're technically intelligent.
Good.
They seem to have burrow speeds. The ability. You're pretty sure, judging by their kind of like mouth extensions, that you don't want them biting into you because you think they might just be able to rip straight through and destroy your.
Mm.
Oof, yeah.
Hmm.
They also will probably try constricting you, which also would crush your equipment.
Hmm.
Let's not. Let's go away from them.
Is he an actual doctor?
Basically, you'll realize their bites have grab attached, and their grab does constrict damage to both you and your equipment.
Hmm. Do not like.
They also have tremor sense. You take a guess? The worms, they normally always have tremor sense. Don't target their fortitude, preferably. Target will if you can, but I mean, they're not immune to anything. They're just magical beasts.
Good.
Everything works.
Shiva.
Hi, I can do stuff.
Other than that, of course, hitting them
Saves.
up the port. Other than that, you probably hit them pretty easily, but they probably have tons of health. So, no DR, no resistances to worry about. They cannot be tripped because they're worms.
Fair.
They have a lack of legs. They do have reach. Anything else you'd like to know? I think.
Are they poisonous?
Oh, you're right. I'm muted. Sorry. Right. I'm gonna quickly remove myself from this situation. Supernatural ability to fly, so no attacks opportunity. 5 foot. Can I 5 foot step up diagonally?
Yeah, technically.
I technically 5 foot step up diagonally that way. One. Coral. No, these things are weak to fire. He has fire breath. He's gonna quickly give Corpse One a little bit of love.
Candle breath.
Just leaving
Okay.
Koro on the ground.
No, he's gonna fly away after us, but like he has his own move speed. Chill.
Alright, yeah.
Okay, I had a DC 15 reflex.
It's
There you
okay.
go.
It's safe.
Oh. That's
Okay,
not a
but
good
it's
save.
taking 6 fire damage. How is Coral's acrobatics? Non-existent.
I mean, he could 5 foot flight up as well.
Yeah, he's joining me.
Oh, roll his.
Swift action, activating my lamp drinkers for 20% concealment and stuff. I think that's all my actions. Yes.
Also, can re-roll or roll the for recharge on fire breath in case you again for whatever reason.
Oh yeah.
Yuri.
Meow.
Nice.
Alright. That's a worm, but it's a magical beast, which is Yuri is good against. Hey Kelris, would you like to murder a corpse?
I will murder whatever's closest to me.
Yeah, because if you're looking angry at Corpse 7, Yuri will notice that.
I mean, it's the easiest thing for me to get to, and I'm not feeling very well.
Then yes, okay, good. Because Yuri is going to spring attack to jump over here, punch, bite the worm, and then jump back.
Corp 7 takes objection to this.
Good. I was hoping he would. Miss.
He gave an attempt.
He gave an attempt. It was a decent attempt. He can hit Yuri. Technically. Wait, can he?
No.
I mean, on
No,
that
he
20,
can't. He needs
on a
a
nat
nat
20,
20.
he definitely can. But
Yes, that is true. He needs a nat 20, though. And yeah, so bite against Warmy Boy, which this gets +2 on each of these. Nom!
I mean, you hit.
Yay! And now I can try to trip?
As I said, it's immune to trip. It's a worm.
Oh, right. Alright, well, Yuri will grab and pull it and realize, oh, okay, and
There's a
then
lack of
jump back.
legs.
Yeah, jump back over here towards Mr. Angry Corpse.
This worm is going to burrow underground.
Oh god.
Corpse 2's turn. Corpsey Poo. Shiva, are you riding Hestia?
Yes.
Okay. Corpsey Poo goes over here.
Attack for opportunity from Hestia.
Crunch.
Slams it into the ground.
Hestia injures said corpse. Said corpse is going to breathe a puff of oops at you, Hestia, and Reese.
Lovely.
Oh no.
I think they need a dentist.
Probably.
Fort saves all around.
Oh, Reese,
Oh.
no, you broke the chain of 16s.
And I'll add Reese to the sickened condition.
This sucks.
No.
We have a
Second is probably the worst, like, standard condition you can be given.
Karis, the ground is rumbling beneath you.
Oh god, it's going to grab me from underground. And invisibility will not help me at all against it.
Emerson.
Emerson.
As long as you're touching the ground, they can see you.
Yep. And that would
Highest
probably include climbing the wall.
But highest two, who's floating?
Yeah, I'm good.
I hate you.
Do we have eyes?
They can't actually still see you, they can't sense you.
And it's just worth noting in case they're like, sometimes things that go deep down don't have eyes.
Oh, I'm gonna 5-foot step.
Yeah, they technically still have dark vision, just the tremor sense is more important here.
What do I actually want to do? I actually, before I 5-foot step, I'm going to swift action, go into my martial trance, then part of a full round action, spell combat thingamajigger, cast shield, then 5-foot step in, then attack.
Okay.
I actually have a little bit more AC now.
The corpse objects to this line of reasoning.
I don't care. I'm hoping the corpse is fairly easy to hit because it's a corpse.
A regenerating corpse.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Let's see, what
Probably-
was that? That's safe.
Actually, it's less you miss the corpse, the more your axe gets stuck in the shoulder of the corpse and doesn't come out.
Do you believe you only have +3?
That was a power attack, and including the
Ah.
-2 penalty for casting and attacking.
It would be also a +3 or +2 from Flight Fury.
That's true, so yeah, and I'm sickened, which is also
Yeah,
included.
true.
So that should be too high to hit due to Yori, but yeah, it's not going to make a huge difference.
You get caught in the natural armor.
Ugh.
Am I?
Yeah, that
Yep.
zombies for
You're
you.
in a target-rich environment.
Yep. I'm gonna 5-foot step here and cast Scorching Ray. One on Corpse 6 and one on Corpse 10.
The corpses do not like this.
I wonder
Oh,
why.
not.
I don't care.
I mean,
Hey,
that's
touch attacks.
those are direct hits.
Touch attacks against zombies.
Turns out nothing down
but
here's
still.
got a very good touch AC.
Yeah, I figured not, but nat ones happen.
Which down here is very important when you nat one.
Pretty good.
I mean, they're very not happy with those.
Good.
Worm 1.
Alright, everything's been, identified, right?
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just wanted to be sure.
Worm is going to slither here and is going to try and grab Shiva.
I don't want that. I don't like that choice. Grab the dragon.
Does it provoke from Hestia?
She already attacked.
Doesn't
Oh,
provoke though.
she doesn't have.
Attack.
I mean, I think that hit.
Oh dear.
That's 16 damage.
Ow.
Oh god.
That's a
I think
grapple.
that hits.
That means it automatically takes you into its square. And it's now going to constrict you, as is its favorite power.
Yeah. Ugh.
Hestia, grapple Shiva back.
Oh god.
Yeah, these things, don't let these things grab you, preferably. Are you wearing any armor, I have to ask?
Mage armor, but that count, I think?
No.
By the way, you do take another 17 damage.
Jesus.
Yep, constrict is nasty.
Whenever
Yep.
the creature's a grapple check, you take its damage.
Yep.
Yeah. You're not wearing any armor, so it doesn't destroy your armor in the process. Otherwise, your armor would also taken 17 damage. That said, you do have to roll d20 for me, Shiva. Are you carrying any potions?
No.
Well, if you were carrying a potion, one random potion would have been destroyed.
I don't.
Pop.
Right. Sure. Yeah. I have scrolls and wands, no potions.
Okay. That ends its turn. Shiva, you're currently being surrounded by a giant worm trying to...
I don't recall. Can I castle on this position?
I mean, you're grappled, which means deal with the grapple problem.
I believe you can only cast if it doesn't have semantic components, and then it's still cast a check to try.
Concentration check. Yeah.
It's worth noting
Concentration,
that
yeah.
anything that's supernatural or such doesn't deal with that problem, I believe. So
No,
if you have
yeah,
anything
yeah.
from your Dragon Breeder's
Oh,
charm, perhaps.
Also, I have to make them remember for people, wands do not provoke.
Yeah.
Yes. Wands do not provoke or anything, so they can be used just fine, as long as you have them in your hand.
Even then, you can still draw items right now.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Actually, no, Jamek gave me a very good point. I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern from my Dragonite Charm.
I'm going to try and hypnotize the worm that's crushing you.
Yes.
I guess it would technically work.
And their will save can't be that high, and you do desperately want out.
We said that their will save's the best thing to target, so.
I mean, it's their worst save.
Oh.
God,
Never mind.
Oh no! No, no, no!
Oh, we're also in a while. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's a
bad,
20.
bad news.
Someone natural 20 against a spell.
I mean, this might be good.
Wasn't
It
it
could be
nat
good.
ones on saves?
Nat one?
Nope.
No, nat one's
No,
on
nat ones on
concentration check.
concentration and attacks. Yes.
But
Hmm.
natural
Yeah,
20 on saves.
Yep.
So that worm's just surging right now.
No,
Oh,
the
God.
spell is surging, is being
Oh.
backlash.
Oh.
Am I rolling here?
Roll a d100.
Oh god.
Give me another, damn.
Another recharge all your spell slots?
No, I want another dramatic. I like the extremes. 60 is not an extreme.
I mean, yeah, last time you recharged all your spell slots.
I didn't care about that. I just like extremes.
Extremes are fun.
That wasn't extreme, though.
It's not useful. I'm a sorcerer.
One moment, I need to catch something.
Oh, no. What happened?
Oh no. That's
Dark, please, no.
I'm hoping you just flood the entire cavern with light.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if these things have like light sensitivity or
It's a
something.
horse!
Oh god.
You just summoned a
Phantom Steed?
horse?
Oh,
I mean, I hope it's a phantom steed and not a real horse you've just summoned down here.
Just someone's horse somewhere just randomly disappears.
You summon a horse as per the spell Phantom Steed.
Yes. Okay, good.
Oh dear.
What do I do with this horse? Help.
Technically, rules state you choose the location the horse appears.
Wait. Can I have the horse fall from the above onto the worm?
Yes.
I choose to do that.
I'll have the horseman here afterwards.
Also, it ignores difficult terrain. Since we're level 8.
Please take
What-
1d6.
The worm can take 34 damage, as can the
Damn,
horse.
that's a very,
Oh my
very good roll.
How's your
Oh my
stat?
god.
How much? J-Mac, how much
Donkey
health does
horse.
the Phantom Steed have?
7
does
plus
not
1
have a
per
lot.
caster level.
Yeah, it's got
died.
it's got 15.
The horse disappears
Summon the
instantly.
horse to drop on the worm, and that's it.
So, who else here is getting fucking Final Fantasy flashbacks for the summons? Just a little
I know,
cutscene where it
right?
spins around, drops a horse on him, which then fades away.
I know, right?
God damn it. That's just
Welcome to Wild Magic Surgery.
fucking wild magic. Why? Grease.
Technically, whenever you roll, I actually have 3 options on the table I get to pick from. That was just the funniest option, was to summon horse.
Summon horse.
That was amazing.
There was one really boring option there that I was going to take originally, but it's like, no, let's go with the fun option.
Shiva casts summon hypnotic horse.
Wrong spell.
He's a fine.
Oh dear.
Reese coughs up and spores.
Oh dear. Alright, yeah.
Yeah, he has
Oh, no.
disease vulnerability, doesn't he?
No, not anymore, but still. You know what I think is a great idea, though?
World Song?
Maybe.
Channel energy.
I'm thinking channel energy.
Channel energy for damage.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a little
you're
hurt.
undead.
You hit a lot of stuff.
I mean, it's true, but if I channel to heal, I'm going to heal the worms as well.
That's true.
I mean, how much range do you have on your channel now?
I forgot
30
about.
feet.
It's
So.
30 feet, which means I can hit all of these ones.
Yeah.
You know, I did just burn these two, so...
Who knows? It'll maybe work.
Plus, it's not affected by me being sickened, which is nice. Let there be light!
Damn.
Nice.
Pop. Just holy nova.
Not too shabby.
Zombie wills. Zombie will.
Hmm.
Let us see.
Wow.
Oh, shit. Okay. Wait, no, that's a supernatural ability, isn't it?
Yep, supernatural not spell, so no search.
Okay, good. I thought that was supernaturals as well.
Yeah, that's still 2 passes though.
Yeah, which sucks. So they take half damage, but still. Reese can channel a lot.
Well, the one Hestia smash died.
Yay, that's good.
And the burnt one died.
One of the
One.
2 burnt ones.
Yeah,
Yes.
do that.
Because the other one made it safe.
By the way, there's more fungus growing in this cave now. Technically, reasonably does energize growth. Some fungus now growing.
Hey, actually, that might cause more patches of light.
Not that quick growth, I think.
Probably not.
I mean, depending on the type of plant growth.
Wormy worm.
Oh
Wormy
dear,
worm.
dear, too. It was bitten
Hello,
by a
cat.
cat. Meow.
It's not going to do a borrow trick, it's just going to try and eat the cat.
Rude.
So rude, that's my flanking partner.
Jesus.
Oh god.
Oh,
Hmm.
That
I
might
don't
be a
think-
hit.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a hit. He doesn't have that good AC. Ugh.
Oh god, these things have a 50% chance to hit me.
Good for you.
I presume it's grapple.
Let me double check. Yeah, no. No, her CMD is only 20
Damn
Only
it, I
20
was using her.
or 25 normally. God damn it.
Esthusa, you need to come down and flank with me. Or
Technically, I already
Kuro.
am.
Kuro can. No, you're not. Oh,
I have 10-foot reach.
maybe.
Harry's not in good spot.
Reach flanking is confusing.
I have an idea which I might have to do on Reese's next turn. It might be a way to save people.
I feel like so. Ow.
Because I just remembered Reese got a spell recently, and I think it might help her.
Hmm.
Oh
see.
god, right. She's taking the penalties on saves as well.
Wormy worm.
Wormy worm.
Thank God it's on the other side.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it, Dark.
It's against myself this time.
Still.
And at least my magic armor is resistant to damage.
Oh right, Yuri's wearing armor.
Oh, that's fair. The armor with... what kind of armor is she wearing?
She is wearing studded leather, just masterwork studded leather. I think. Yeah.
1 second. Masterwork studded leather.
Mm-hmm.
Her armor is considered broken.
Oh great. And let's see if there's a thing for that on the.
Basically just half the armor bonus round down.
Oh great, so that drops your AC by another 2.
Technically, it also raises armor check penalty in certain situations, but we'll ignore that for now.
Okay. Oh great, so Yuri has 2 less AC.
But I disapprove of this.
Yeah, I do too. Fuck these worms.
You know what? Actually, before it makes its grapple check on me, because it's going to do that next, I think Reese is going to take an interrupter.
Okay, good.
Because I don't want Reese to be grappled, so I'm going to hero point to interrupt. Because, honestly, this is not worth my time.
It's fair.
1 moment, let me check how the hero point thing works, because I've not actually ever interrupted turn with a hero.
You have a
It
standard
acts like-
action.
Yeah, it acts as a readied action. Just you can do any standard action. Move or standard action.
Okay. I have choices then.
It will also move your initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I'll deal with that.
Yeah, just before Worm 3, which honestly that doesn't really change.
Though since the ceiling did fall down, I can target upwards, is a thing. Yes.
Yeah, yes.
I'm going to cast a spell straight up.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast it in a way so it's going to catch this worm and this worm, which I can do. It's a 20-foot radius.
Okay, good.
I'm casting Calm Emotions.
Oh.
Alright.
Calm down, Mr. Worms. Calm down, Mr. Worms.
Clearly he's been paying attention to Aspen.
And since I can, I'll also burn a first level spell slot to raise the DC by 1. Because I have that power.
Yay.
Just 1 second, let me check my spell slots. I've not done this one in a while. Okay. I've not used the spell over before properly, but. Okay, both worms. I swear, Mr. Worms, don't make it.
Damn
Jesus
it.
Christ.
Another nat 20.
Oh god, that's a spell effect.
Yeah.
Wild magic.
Or wild magic.
Well, good news, Shiva.
No, I'm free.
Your worm is suddenly like, why am I fighting?
I'll try and save you next again.
No,
It will
I'm
also nat 20 again.
Yeah, I'm going to get surged now and then grappled, but we'll, you know.
Yeah, careful, any hostile
Maybe your
action
surge
done
will
to
like
calm
teleport
creature
you
will-
away.
Yeah, that one that has a little feather thing though is no longer wanting to fight.
Yeah, I don't
Any
care
action
about
to the
that
calm
one.
creature will break
Yeah.
it for all other calm creatures.
Okay. But hey, at least I got one of the worms.
Yeah,
to
I
ignore.
can.
You did.
I can always attempt to get you out of your situation as well.
You
'cause
did,
I
but
have
Worm
that
2's
before.
getting that wild magic surge.
Well, I'm getting the wild magic search because I'm the one casting.
Yeah, true. Well, let's see.
Be a good one.
That's a 13.
It's kind of extreme, not quite.
Bottom
least it's
20th
not-
percentile.
You may take one additional.
Huh.
All right then. Well, take another action, which you can use this to run away. You can use this to move out of its attack range, meaning it can't grapple you.
Damn it, Reese, you and your time magic.
Cast Calm Emotion again. God damn it, work!
My
Not
ac-
20s again.
actual-
You also get another 13.
my action will just be to 5 foot step
Hide amongst the mushrooms.
because now I no longer in reach.
It'd be really funny if there's an event of you casting Calm Emotions again, it nat 20 again, you rolling another 13 on a D100 die.
The thing is, I don't have that many castings of calm emotions. I only have one more. Well, that was an interesting search.
Yeah.
Not really a good use of a single action, but honestly speaking, it's better than what it could have been. This one can't
It's a
make a
pretty
grapple
good
check because
use
the
for
creature.
you.
This one can't make a grapple check because the creature just moved out of its reach mid attack,
Mhm.
and it's already moved, so it can't move again.
Yeah. It turns over now.
This one, some time shit just happened over there.
Mhm.
I don't know how I feel about it.
It's gonna go this way.
Yeah, there's something
Am I-
better to chew on.
Maya,
Yep.
Wormy Poo's here for you.
Time for your
Figured
date.
as much.
Well,
Bodyguard,
it wasn't a
miss.
19.
God damn it.
The worm that's confused and how such a little creature blocked its attack.
No, at least bumped him on the head, telling her which way to dodge.
So basically, she Ratatouille.
Yes.
Kind of.
Yes.
Alright, Said, what you doing? Where even are you? Oh, you're over there behind the
there.
worm.
Shambling towards Kelrus.
Oh, he can't reach?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
They're slow as dirt.
20-foot movement, and they're not allowed to charge. So there we go.
Oh, well, okay then.
Just end the turn next to you.
Yeah, they're still slow as dirt, thankfully.
Please be useful, new guy.
Larkin.
Well, this is certainly a predicament.
I get to see what he does.
He's going towards a move action. Teleport himself to an area of dim light or dark.
So, like,
Yeah, Shadow
90% of this
here.
cavern.
Yeah, he's a shadow dancer.
So
So yeah, anywhere there's not mushrooms.
I'm thinking. And then he is going to go ahead. In the process, he also gets to roll a stealth check.
Not that it's going to really help against worms because tremor sense.
I mean, he might have, I don't know, something weird.
Dampen presence or whatever. That's pretty good.
Wait, where did he go? Anyone can see him?
They can smell him.
One more
Um,
under he
Yeah,
is.
technically I can smell him.
However, he then jumps out of the shadows and that one's his attack roll.
Oof.
Wow.
And he
Oh, crap.
Go,
What's that?
competence.
However, Amaya does notice the worm for some reason couldn't detect him.
Oh, yep, he does have dampened presence.
Remember how he's been hiding with magical security alarms?
Right, yeah, he's got the feed. It's a good feed, honestly.
He's
Or,
kind of trained to kind of be shadow dancing, not detection. Well, that was annoying. He also, you also notice that his dagger appears to be just dripping with almost like liquid.
Hmm.
Wonder what that's about.
Corpse 4. What are you gonna do? Yeah, shuffle into the wall and surround the cat.
Adeline, there's a rather big crowd building.
Yeah, okay, Adeline's just gonna... how high up is that? Is the vine?
No, about 10 feet up.
10 feet? Perfect. Adeline's going to climb up the vine and then 5 feet out. Over here.
Oh, fun fact.
And then-
Dumping presents doesn't affect tremor sense.
Hmm.
It only affects blind sight and blind sense.
Must be something else then. And she's going to hang upside down and shoot Worm too, while saying, "Let go of my fucking cat!"
I can tell you, he definitely can't hide from scent.
Are there any
Sure,
fancy
shoot
things?
Shoot the worm.
Actually, she's going to shoot it with a pheromone bolt.
Ooh.
Yep.
Which one?
Worm 2.
The one
is what
holding
she's aiming
Yori.
at.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was hoping it would be 3 or 5.
Thunk. Oh, and free action to entangle it with one of her hunter tricks. So, leave my cat alone.
Yep, you deal damage and it is entangled, but you get a net out.
Oh yeah, the damage should be +2 increased because magical.
Okay, can do that. Corpsey poo. Will attack the buffer of life energy.
Tasty.
Reese, unfortunately, is currently suffering from a condition,
Oh, yep.
which means it gets to make a second attack, but both miss.
So jealous.
This corpse is going to try and murder the Shivas.
Understandable.
How rude.
Shiva is not suffering from a condition right now,
She is not.
so only one attack here. 17
It hits.
God.
for 6 damage,
Ow.
and a 4 save.
Where?
You are now suffering the nauseated condition. Sorry, sickened. Only second, not nauseated.
I thought it was nauseated because of the nat 1.
Mhm.
That could be that's potentially the next step of it. Is actually more in future, but
Yep.
you're sickened right now, and now it gets extra attacks you in future.
Lovely.
Cadme,
Let me
Mm.
help.
we have an infestation.
Yeah,
Hey.
I kind of need to save the cat because it's gonna get eaten soon.
Ow. They're two cats that are in
Fine.
big danger.
Yori's in more danger.
Yeah, Yuri is in more danger.
I mean, you say that, but you're gonna get attacked with 6
Can I-
attacks.
Can I ask you to hazel up Shiva while you're in range before you
Oh,
go
yeah,
with smashing
that's
things?
True.
I kind of have
Swift
4
act.
HP.
Also, as a note, Astutha is in the air, so you can charge underneath her.
Yes.
Oh, good.
I'm courteous like that.
If you want to hazel the Shiva, you can.
Booped with healing.
Whoop.
Thank you.
And then I'm just going to. God, it's gonna suck, but. Yep. Charge worm. Worm charge.
Roar.
The worm finds your charge particularly distasteful. Also, attack opportunity.
Fair.
On guard.
Miss.
Touche.
I'm gonna stamina that for 3. It's
The
big.
worm has its nose smashed in.
Cool.
The worm is not happy with that.
Yeah. Now it is entangled and being smashed by a cat.
Smash, smash.
Also getting clawed by a Yuri, even though. Actually, that's the thing. I should probably
The
grab
corpsey poo is going to attack the Killers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's D6.
I mean, I'll take it.
Yuri
It
is.
misses.
And a 19.
Misses thanks to shield.
Oh, it just kind of flails helplessly at your shield.
That's the entire reason I picked up this spell.
Corpse 1! Now you can do it! Vomits over Cadmian.
No.
Stop that.
Fort saves all around.
Poor Yuri.
Who's all being hit?
Never mind, Yuri's fine.
US2 from Cadmia being vomited on. Yuri wasn't actually being vomited on.
Let me know
Oh,
if I
okay.
fail.
Home was being aimed that way.
You're
Coral.
fine. I succeed on 16.
Oh, okay. Well,
Just so
I
you know.
still get to know if I fail or not.
I know. I'm just letting you know now.
Certainly if I can pass it on to some range.
Or you're vomiting.
The worm.
No. But I can only do it once per day.
There's plenty
Not
of
that
corpses
person.
south of you.
Good anyway. Or no.
Koro is now north. Second.
I'll give him the vomit.
Not the vomit.
Hestia. The worm has oddly calmed down. The zombies have not.
Don't care about the worm anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and just full attack this zombie.
And best case, if you kill it 5 step, kill this one for me.
Yep.
It's true.
Murder, please.
Okay.
Okay,
Nice.
I think the first one killed it.
Yeah, the first one flattened it.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and 5-foot step.
And then attack the other one.
Yeah.
So there.
Okay, thank you.
And
No,
then.
that Sam obviously misses, but then I hit the tail, yeah.
Yep. You kind of just step back and tail whip it, and it kind of flies into the wall.
Okay, bye.
Get off
Yay.
my healer.
Basically.
Reese just saved Shiva, and now Shiva just saved Reese.
Well, Hestia saved Reese.
Hestia and Shiva are kind of a package deal, admittedly, but
Yeah, but they're still separate people.
Jesse.
To a degree.
Jesse,
Right,
help.
so
Help Yuri, please.
bewitched
yeah.
that
Give me a second, because okay, I've ended my turn move so I can flank with Kilris. But before then,
What can you do against a worm?
I mean, I could technically grease up Yuri. There's a plus 10 to per combat maneuver
I'll
checks to
say
escape.
she's not going to escape.
Even with a plus 10?
No, she is taking vast penalties.
Okay, well, the other issue is I don't really have much single target damage that isn't a fort save.
It doesn't need to be damaged. Just hit it with something. Weaken it in some way. Yuri's going to panic and try and murder it.
Guess I could evil eye it for AC.
Would make it easier for Yuri to
Gives
hit
it a
it.
-4.
Oof, okay.
Yeah, I'll
like
evil eye it for AC. It needs to pass a DC 21 bow save.
Oh god.
Nope, so for 7 rounds, it has -4 AC.
Jesus. Right, evil eye.
And begin.
One moment. Where is the Einstein thing for this? There we go. Oh, 7 rounds, you said. There we go.
Yep, now to help
Actually,
Kilris.
I'm just going to set it this way so I know it's 4 AC. There we go. Broken shield 4.
Don't worry about flanking with me too much.
I mean, it helps you. And
If I may recommend, you could always flank with Yuri.
I mean,
Yeah. Flank with Yuri. That would actually be helpful.
up and over. And it's big. I can be here and 5 feet away from it. Be 10 feet up. Let's
Yeah,
see.
since Yuri's not mounting it, Yuri doesn't count all 4 squares. Yuri only counts as the square the token does. So.
But Koro still has all his turn. Do I want to help with worms to the left, or do I want to grease corpse 8 and 4? The reflex can't be that great.
No, they're plant zombies. They won't have the best.
Yeah, that'll help you. Koro will grease the area underneath plant corpses 8 and 4, which...
Give it a drawing.
Yep, I'm just... I think that's 10
That's
feet.
a success failure, I think.
Yep.
That's one of them goes flop.
Koro's got flat there. I still have immediate. I'll keep that. Yep, that's my turn.
Yuri!
Alright, yep, Yuri is panicking. So,
Panic cat.
panic, panic,
She's flanking.
panic. Yep, so all those are at +4, with +4 to damage on each of them as well.
+4 to hit.
Yes. plus
2 for magical beast and 2 for flanking.
Yes.
Okay. That's 2 hits then.
Meow. So
And plus 2
that's
to
pretty
damage.
good. That's 19 damage from each of
Yeah.
those. Or from both of
Are you also accounting your pheromone bolt?
Oh, I'm not. I forgot about that. Yeah, it got hit with a pheromone bolt. I need to double check what that does. Sorry.
Plus 4 to
One
hit if
plus
it
2
is.
attack damage.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong thing.
Yeah, plus 2 attack and damage. So plus 2 on each of those hits as well. Or those hits and damages as well.
Did Yuri participate in the food fight this morning?
No.
Can she?
Okay.
Yuri was no. Yuri was honestly not bothered.
Okay.
Okay, cat. Angry cat.
Corpse
That's
2
okay.
is
That's-
Panicking
dead.
cat just tears it apart.
By the way,
This
that's only because the pheromone bolt and the evil.
Yay!
But yeah, this
Stacking
is what
bonuses.
happens when you try to pick up an angry ball of fluff and knives.
Yes. Meow.
I'm slightly sad. I was going to come and help, but it died.
Now she's gonna 5-foot step over here.
Pat.
Interrupt.
You have a flanking buddy.
Interrupt. Oh God.
Oh yes, the one that was on the ground.
Oh God.
Yes.
Fucking thing.
Hmm.
No.
I don't suppose that coming up provokes an attack of opportunity.
Well, firstly, it causes an erupt. Which actually, no, it will erupt here.
Ooh.
It can do 2 creatures.
Alright.
Both creatures get reflex.
Oh God. But at least Yuri's not.
Keep
grabbing
in
anymore.
mind you have Lily's thing if you want to use that for Lily. You do have to use it before you roll.
Yeah. Okay. Yuri's
So
gonna
no.
roll twice and take the better on this then.
As apparently she even did a
Oh,
fortune telling to the
15.
cat.
I mean,
She
does it
can.
hurt?
She can
Yuri just
fortune
sat
tell
there
the
and
cat.
meowed patiently.
Did Yuri just stare at the tarot card like?
Yeah, basically. Just meow.
Sort of knocked a couple off the table.
So 15?
15's not enough.
Oh, damn it.
Oh my god. You know, it'd be hilarious. I just imagine somebody managing to finally grapple Cadme and she just says table.
Yuri takes 9 damage and is knocked prone.
Oh God. It's so close.
Oh god,
Yuri's
Yuri.
not looking good.
Back off, cat.
Yeah. The only reason she didn't go faster was because she couldn't.
It's then going
Rolling
to
ball of fur.
attack Cadby because it's flanking Cadby.
Okay.
It's good enough to know pack tactics.
Yeah. They are intelligent, technically.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's not good.
That'll-
Oh.
That's not good.
Cadme hasn't been hit yet, in fairness.
Yeah, in all fairness,
Still
Cadme
not
has
good.
full
Oh god,
HP.
that's
That was
oof.
quite
lucky,
weak.
lucky damage rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Still half her health.
Yeah, it's
Yes,
gonna
but
grapple.
only half.
That'll succeed at the grapple. As soon as it succeeds at grapple, it suddenly realizes that Cadme is very sharp.
How sharp?
Wait, did that succeeded?
How sharp
Remember,
Cadby?
Sideline, any dodge bonuses you have to AC go to your CMD as well.
Yeah, no, that hits. I'm small.
Okay. That's only
Yeah,
a
that
minus
that,
one.
that, that would
Takes
still
12
hit
damage
kill
as soon
us
as it
as
grabs
well.
me, and suddenly Cadme erupts into nettles and thorn.
I mean, it's more precisely Aspen erupting into
Yeah,
yeah.
No
That's
touch!
Yeah, spitting.
I mean, you still take 14 more damage because it grappled you. That said, I think it immediately drops you.
Mhm.
It doesn't want you. That said, though, if Cadby's wearing armor, it takes 14 damage, which I don't think she is.
I'm not wearing armor now.
So, in that case, actually, you do have to roll me a d20.
Sure.
It'll damage a random thing.
See if it can damage anything else.
I don't have much that can be damaged other than candy and stuff.
Oh no, it eats some of your candy.
My romance books, no!
Oh no.
It's fine, we can
You can
repair
technically
them.
damage your table.
Could damage my table.
see.
If you are wearing a head slot item, it is damaged.
I'm not.
Nothing happens.
Oh no, your hair coins.
No.
There's just a spray of copper everywhere.
Oh god.
Karis?
I 5-foot step.
Hey, you're. What? Yeah.
Because
Oh,
I
conga
conga line indeed, but I want to hit Big Snick.
God, if only you had whirlwind attack right now.
Yeah, that would be quite glorious.
Or critically,
Or greater clean,
Critically-
yes.
that would be approved as well.
Wait a sec.
Hmm?
I'm checking something. Because. No. Okay, never mind. You do not meet those prerequisites at all.
No, you can't just you
Okay.
can't
You
go
get a
for
hero point for it. Yuri could.
Good for her.
I don't think you're at 1 hit point should.
No, she shouldn't, especially since she doesn't have hero points.
It also it would require you expending your hero point on her.
Right, yeah.
Which you could do, it's your animal companion. But
Anything else I want to burn right now? I don't think so. I'm not going to bother invisibility because it has tremor sense, so fuck that.
though technically it's still flat footed, I believe it gets on with Trem.
Yeah, but I don't see this thing having that much dex AC in the first place.
Yeah, and you're already getting flanking anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah, don't waste a key point, in my opinion.
go forth.
You know what? Should I re-roll that? In fact,
Yes,
yes, I
yes,
am
because you
re-rolling
fall
that
prone.
because exactly falling
Uh,
prone.
Question. Did you use your fortune hex? No, wait, you don't have it.
I
right? You
don't have it.
fortune tellers.
He doesn't believe in
Definitely
fortune.
reroll.
No, but I do have a scheme which I can use to re-roll.
How did Karis prepare for this moment?
She's getting used to how the axe likes to pull her around. So she's practiced a little bit with counterbalancing it. So instead of letting it pull her straight down to the floor, she sort of goes round in an extra swing.
Spin to
Spin to win to try and balance herself again.
Let's see how well this plan turned out.
Much better.
Hey, better.
How much should I stamina
Stamina.
that? I'm thinking
Probably
3
just
points. Yeah, I'll 3
Yeah.
points it up to 20.
Yeah, 20's pretty good
Uh,
if you're not attacking
when-
Yuri.
Would you like to add sneak attack?
I
Wouldn't
would
that
like
be
to add
20?
sneak attack.
Wouldn't that be 22 because of blank?
No, it's already
Yes.
calculated.
Okay.
Oh.
But would you care to add sneak attack?
I would indeed.
Yes, please.
Okay, it now has 4 bleed, loses 4... If it can bleed, it has 4 bleed, loses 4
Yep.
natural armor, and is sickened? Sickened or nauseated? Yeah, it's sickened. As long as the bleed persists.
If it was nauseated, that would be overpowered.
Yeah, it really would.
Because you force them to only be able to take move actions as
Yeah.
long as it's bleeding.
Yeah,
Look what you've done there. You've created the heart. You created the heart 4 and the shield 4.
I know, I'm so proud. So, it drops Cadme, Kelvis just steps forward, shouts, "She said no touch!" Swings, horribly misses, spins around, and cleaves it straight down again.
Am I?
Yay. Good job.
Okay. These things have reached, don't they?
Yes.
Okay, so no point in not doing it. So I'm gonna 5-foot step
Flank with the rogue.
to spell combat. So let's roll concentration check on a 3rd level spell. I'm going to use my once per day roll twice and take the better because I really want this to go through. I nat 20. I get to keep it again.
you just avoided a
Yeah, then that one would.
avoided a wild magic event.
Yeah, then that one would have been a surge.
Technically, didn't avoid it because the time 20 was second, but yeah.
She avoided it on her next one.
Yeah. Means I get to do this. I'm gonna stamina. I'm gonna stamina that first one for 4 points because I know that. No, wait. Because the other one had its AC lowered by 4 before Caloris attacked it, didn't it?
No.
The
No,
one
it
that
didn't.
died had its AC lowered.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna stamina the I could technically stamina both of them by 4, couldn't I?
Yes, you'd be
Because they're
exhausted.
2 separate.
Yes, you'd be fatigued then, but you could.
Fuck it, doing it. So I'm gonna stamina both of them to fucking 20, or actually 20.
Yeah, remember
No,
you're flanking,
I'm gonna,
so
yeah, I'm gonna stamina both of them by 2 then, to bring them both up to 20 flat, because we're aware. I'm checking with the party. We're aware that 20 flat does hit them, right?
seems like it. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yes.
You
Yeah.
you thwack it on the snout twice.
Excellent. My vampiric touch goes off.
Oh, that's good. Too bad you weren't that hurt.
I gain temporary hit points.
Oh, right. Never mind then. You're good. Just slurp.
Please roll for
I
vampiric touch,
deal that much.
and you gain like 5 hit points back.
No, I gain 10 temporary hit points.
Okay. You know,
Right,
it
and
should be-
So all in all, I just did, let's see, 12, 18, 28,
Alright, Vampiric Touch doesn't technically heal you at all. Just
7,
just temporary hit points is you.
37 damage. Not bad.
the worm that was calmed just kind of starts slithering away like it's going to check its mushroom.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I'm gonna go ahead and move over here and attempt hypnotic pattern again. One of these days, something will succumb to this shit. On worm 3. Think that's another success.
These are the most willful worms I've ever seen.
Apparently. Yeah, no, it succeeds.
It wasn't enough to surge again, which has been funny.
I want another surge. I like them. They're funny.
They've gone
They
well
are-
so far for the PCs.
I so love World Magic events.
We don't need to draw more horses on things.
But it was funny.
Reese. Hi, Reese. Adeline waves from above.
Mm,
I don't think there's a way to get them all without getting the worm.
Yeah.
mm.
Of course, you could step further over here and channel to damage all the undead.
I could make the undead explode. Let's get one problem out of the way.
There's a lot of undead over here, so.
It would increase survivability.
I mean, these ones haven't really been hurt much.
It'd be like preventative medicine.
Yeah, I could do it, but I could reach them from here without any expend stamina, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
What about the one above Cadme? Oh yeah, him too.
Sure, I'll roll to detonate.
Channel has a very, very good range. Best roll, but still.
That's 3 failures, 1 success. Apparently, okay, that's that. None of them die, but all of them are injured by it, which helps.
Yep.
No, but I guess. I don't think. No. Wormy worm.
Oh. Oh, okay, good.
Hestia.
Slurp.
Hey, missed.
How dare you boop? How dare you boop it on the snoot?
Sup, motherfucker?
It misses.
Ha!
Oh dang. Here, they're at
What
least
you got? What you got?
Hello.
Well, get
This corp-
nothing.
This corpse behind Karis stands up.
Does that provoke?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go
Quick,
to
bring an axe down on its
smash!
head.
Smash!
Chop.
It would have been funny if you fell over from getting it from that.
Yeah, it would have been really unfortunate.
But you do deal 12 damage to it as it stands up.
Yep, and I don't get to sneak attack for them.
If it's in Greece, isn't it technically flat-footed?
Yes, actually.
Oh,
So-
so... Ugh, that wasn't
Okay.
bad.
It's
Still
kind of-
loses 4 natural armor, and
And is sickened, and... Well, can they bleed?
oh right, no,
Leave
they
a
can't bleed.
whole
Never mind.
bunch of fungus off of it. Congratulations.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
plants. Never mind, they
Yeah,
can't
they're
bleed.
plants, they're immune to bleed.
No, they still take the damage.
It's still slipping and sliding though is the problem, but it will then it will then lunge out at Kel. Actually, those speeds are also too high because it's flanking.
Really? Doesn't take penalties for being in Greece.
Not an attack.
God damn it, the first one hits then. I have 21 AC.
You take 7 damage and make another fort save.
I'm going to do what I forgot to do earlier and substitute my fort save for Leo's fort save. I believe was a plus 9.
Yeah, for Leo's will save. Go.
24. Because his fort save is a lot better than mine. Oh yeah, I also forgot that save to try and end the second.
Reese forgot to.
Yeah. Oops. Oh well.
I'll
But it
try
turns
and
out, though-
remember for next time.
As it turns out, probably Leo's the one who kind of hit here and just kind of like just shrugs off the zombie like, is that the best you can do?
I also forgot to get Leo to throw coins at the worm as well. You know what I'm like for remembering.
Still manage.
Leokin.
Can he kill still?
God, is his name literally like a pun on lurking?
Probably.
He'll go forth with his 2 blades and try to eviscerate this. Let's see where is that.
That's better. It's not a nat 1.
Yeah, really.
Jesus.
Well,
It's
A
that's
lot
what
of hits
that's
and a lot
what
of sneak attack.
yeah, that's what happens when you hit 3 times with a sneak attack.
As he weaves his knives and basically makes sashimi out of the worm.
Yay!
So my final build design for Calvis at like level 10 or 11 was essentially that, but with 2 more sneak attacks on top.
He will then, as he can do this as well, swift action. Will stab his shadowy dagger into the ground and try to pin worm free in place.
Shadow dance or shadow trapping.
Yes, it functions. It functions as if the shadow trap's built. Damn it! He just barely makes it. Okay,
Again, incredibly woeful for worms. He made the mistake going for the worm to begin with.
Yeah, she will certainly would have noticed him trying to manipulate the shadows there, trying to literally pin the shadow down with a knife. You can see his flavor of magic.
I can relate.
Corpse 4.
Kind of tries to slip and slide this. It succeeds.
Oh,
Can't reach.
oh
very-
god.
That's not a surge, it was a skill check. So
Okay. Oh, okay.
it was an acrobatic check not to fall over.
Right.
It then lunges at Kelris.
Actually, how do reach on corners work?
Miss.
Officially, but according to the dev, the answer is just go 2 squares out if they have 10-foot reach in
Okay.
corners.
You only 5 foot steps to get rid, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay, that was a 18 and 16 at Kelris.
Yeah, miss. Thanks to shield.
Yay.
The upside down archer.
Well, hey, Wormy, guess what? You're going.
Sorry, I should say arbalist.
Yes. And she's. Yeah, she's just gonna use a regular arrow this time. A regular bolt and just. Thunk! Ugh.
Nope.
Really? Not one. Dang it.
And it turns out maybe you're too busy trying to not hit the Yuri who just thrown backwards.
Or trying to keep your
Dang it.
bolt in the crossbow while it's upside down.
And she's gonna shuffle along the vine this way.
Cadme?
Hey, I'm back. Just in time. There's a worm in front of me.
There
There
it is.
There is.
There's no longer going to be a worm in front of me in a few seconds.
Yeah, it's not gonna do well.
I hope.
For
So you
some,
gotta
for some
corpse
reason,
up to your north.
for some reason, I believe this.
Yeah, remember the undead to your north, any excess can go to that.
Yep.
Unless Cadme's so set in her way of smushing worm.
I do like how we just take it. Oh,
Yeah, no. Pretty sure that first one is a hit because of
Yeah, considering the -4 natural armor.
and the and like
Let me know if I missed
And
on the
sickened.
last attack.
You miss on the last one.
I'm a spirit surgeon. Oh shit, is it 4 or 5? Let me look.
which attack
4.
killed the worm?
First one.
The first one.
Mhm.
Okay,
Kelris
yeah, that's
Kelris' axe did the majority of the work.
For change.
yeah, true.
You still miss.
Ah, okay. Well,
not got any stamina.
if
Actually,
he says I miss, I can't add stamina.
fair.
Ah,
and that was versus the zombie. So, oh well.
yeah.
Number
I mean,
7.
you did whack it.
Hello.
Go away. Leave my cat alone.
He's facing me. It's fine.
Good. Oh, okay, good.
Moving into flank.
It's flanking.
Miss.
Nope. Nobody. Nope.
Thanks to shield once again. And people laughed at me for taking in.
Cadme?
No.
Yep. Ow.
That hit?
No.
Yeah.
No.
What was that?
Yes, it hits. I'm really wounded right now.
6
You
damage
are.
and a fort save.
Still up. I'm okay.
Still alive. Still
Fort
alive.
save.
Ah!
Oh god, you're second.
Yep, you're second as well. Join the club.
Second club. Second club.
Hestia, something worm.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And a 5-foot step and full attack it. I'll stamina the first one to bring it to 19. And I guess I'll stamina the last one to bring it to 19. I don't remember if an 18 hit or not.
19, 23, and 19 to hit.
It looks like a very injured worm, but not dead.
Close.
Very close.
Did they all hit?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh wait. Let me check the thing.
Right. Also, I don't remember whether or not this was a thing, but did
Wait.
the people who... Sorry.
Dark.
Says say-
Yes.
I have a question about the worms.
Yes.
Can they be intimidated?
Yes, but you take a -8 penalty, I think it is, to try.
Okay, never mind. I don't care then. Fair,
Which
fair.
is basically because they're not regular humanoids. You take penalties on trying to intimidate them.
Okay, understandable. All right, never mind. I'm not gonna.
But they are sentient, so they can be intimidated in theory.
I mean, why not roll? It's free.
I mean, I suppose.
Yeah, 20s are a thing.
You could roll well.
Plus,
It's free intimidate.
It's free.
Maybe it's just really scary, scaredy cat one.
let me just hit a minus it then. Onto this.
No, okay.
Okay. Now, I remember hearing something about a fortitude save on later turns to get rid of a second for the spores.
Yes.
Yes.
Is that
At the
fair?
end
Yeah.
of turns.
Coral didn't do that last turn. Could he do it now?
You can do it at the end of this turn.
Okay. What am I gonna do? There's 3 zombies. There's a worm over there. How far away is?
There's 4 zombies.
Oh right. So well, fair.
Yeah.
Coral has full hit points. He'll be fine. He will. It's been long enough that his breath will recharge. He's got 5-foot fire breath, corpse 8, and ignite for grease as well.
Oh god.
Good
Oh, right,
job.
yeah. Go, Koro.
He does things
Flash
sometimes.
fire!
Fortunately, very rolling well, but we still take half.
And then 1.5 times that.
And the grease is now in flames. Now it's a question: what do I do?
Can you heal?
I technically can heal, not very much.
I'm just looking at Cadmia and Yuri.
By the way, it was the flash fire from the grease that killed the corpse.
I'll fly over to here.
Flap, 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 flap.
How much wounds am I taking? Well, actually, it doesn't matter. It's +5. Yuri, have a cure light wounds.
Hair wounds. Pure hair wounds.
I just need them. Yep, hair touch. 13.
Yay!
And so the witch did decree. May thy
I can
cat be
heal
healed.
sometimes.
Here meows happily at you.
And it's her turn.
And now she runs up here. Hi.
It takes an attack opportunity.
Okay, good.
Damn it, I was gonna do that.
Don't worry, it's fine.
And corpse 4 is still flat-footed.
Miss.
I know, but still.
Now go forth with your divine meowing.
Meow! +2 from flanking, so 21.
It's dead.
Yay! Meow!
Karis, you're surrounded on all sides.
Go,
Perfect.
cat.
I can attack in all directions. I'll just go for the corpse 4.
I mean, I do literally have a greater cleave build that the entire purpose of
You
that.
do you still have your quiche out?
I do.
Could you could like move here and quiche out both of them, I think.
I could. It would do 4d6 damage. Cost me 2 key to do so.
I don't think that's worth it. There's
yeah.
only 2 of
Yep.
them.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're not terribly threatening. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, if everything was still here, I might, but it's not
Okay.
very.
Glorified fungus zombies.
Yeah, it's just key wise, it's quite expensive.
Yeah.
It's chop time.
Yes, chop chop.
Channel your inner dwarf chopping down mushrooms.
Do I want to thingamabobbit that?
Well, Keller's
Uh,
is built like a dwarf.
Do we know what they hit on?
No.
No.
It's not super high because they have terrible decks, but
But they probably have
Okay.
natural armor.
Natural armor.
yeah.
So
Uh,
I'm guessing around the 18 to 20 range.
I could afford to spend 3 on it to bring it to 17. Isn't great.
And 17 probably hits, because it is in Greece as well.
Yeah,
True, it
17
was flat-footed, I think. Yeah, let's spend most of my remaining stamina to bring it to a 17 to hit.
Would you care to add sneak attack to that order?
I would. Yes. Stabby stab.
Just lop off the head.
Mm-hmm.
It turns out you need to slashing
Um,
damage to really
now,
hurt them. Your
how-
axe does slashing damage.
How
Yeah,
how
You're
hurt?
not stabbing them, you have an axe.
How hurt was number 7?
Not really.
Yeah, I thought most things around here were pretty hurt.
No, he's not been touched by people.
Well, you know, I
And he's
always
been regenerating.
I always forget to do this. So Leo, go. Let's see, that's D8 plus 4 attack, 8 plus 3 damage.
Mhm.
And
He hits on the touch attack, and he deals 6 damage.
yes, 6 magical bludgeoning damage. So probably like 1 actually gets through.
Wait, does he deals a d20?
No, it's
No,
a
that's
D20
not
to
hit.
hit.
Yeah, that should not have been a D20 to hit.
D20 to damage, sorry.
Yeah.
Should have been like damage. Is
So
it?
actually, that's much better damage, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just an idiot.
As like, the coin rips through and tears a bit of zombie flesh off. As Leo is there holding wielding the gauntlets of Hyjul.
And I get a fort save to try and get rid of sickness.
Yes, if you would like to.
Shit, I forgot that again.
13?
You're still afflicted.
Damn it.
Maya, there's worm infestations.
Yep, I'm gonna 5-foot step over here and spell combat with frostbite. I'm gonna use my roll twice and take the better of my concentration check because I can.
No 20
Maybe-
this time, though.
I was hoping for double nat one.
Yeah, that would have been amazing.
I would have laughed so much.
Actually, hold on, I have Bab. That last one should have been at -5. But it's fine. The second one, I'm going to spend a point of stamina
You
on.
don't have to. I hit out on 19. You're good.
Oh, okay. So then I can also wait. Yeah, I use Draconic Infusion. That's what I wanted to do.
As you smash its skull.
It did.
And well, technically it's only unconscious. I
That's only
dealt
non-lethal damage.
Yeah, I dealt strictly non-lethal damage.
Hestia did not.
Yeah, no, Hestia hurt it a lot.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, all I dealt that round was non-lethal, so it should still technically be alive for the next minute or so.
Well,
To me,
it's
neither
kind
is
of a non-issue.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming we finish off this Corp 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, Academy's going to 5-foot step in. Boot,
And
murder,
mush.
boop it.
Smack.
Push.
Would everyone like Reese's final channel to heal?
Yes.
I mean,
please.
I only got hit
Yeah.
once during all of that. Thank you, Shield.
Okay, then, good.
Take 14 hit points of recovery. Also, Yuri,
Meow.
lay witness to the song of my people.
Yay, thank you.
I'll extract 2 points of performance for that. Okay, look, I haven't spent much of my performance. Shiva, listen to the song of my people.
Oh boy.
Got have 12 hit points.
I was gonna say, if you want to save on performance, Lily technically also does have a healing hex.
I should use that in Academy.
Yeah, I
I'm
definitely.
sure everyone gets a free Cure Light Wounds.
Yeah, I definitely give Cadme a Cure Light Wounds from that. I'm also going to give Cadme a Cure Light Wounds from mine.
Should be 1d8 plus 3 for whoever wants it, but you can only have it once per day.
Let
I
me.
don't think I need it now.
That's for Yuri. Oh, nice. That maxed her out.
Cadme, from me, have 9. However, Cadme right now won't take Lily's because it's arcane magic, and she's refusing.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. Get that shit out of here.
And unfortunately, Reese is out. Reese can't musically heal you again right now. So you have to wait a bit.
Yeah, and I can't heal you because you won't take my potions.
Come on, Cadme, you should take the heal. You're hurt.
It's fine.
I'll burn
It's
a
really-
regular spells. I'll burn a regular spell, not please give her another healing.
It's really not fine. You tell me off so much when I just say it's fine when I'm hurt.
Yeah.
It's
God,
it's not the fact that I don't want it. It is the fact that it makes me feel strange in this area.
Academy, no, please.
But medicine often makes people
Now,
still have to take
now,
it.
Now, if all of you are done
Fine.
arguing, you suddenly
Oh.
see Lyrican has basically conjured what seems to be a shadowy ladder and has just climbed back up.
Oh. Henling climbs up next to him.
He's gonna go ahead and follow.
It's literally a ladder. It's literally a ladder made out of pure shadow.
Hestia stares at it.
Do we all recover from our sicknesses?
You will eventually.
Like, there's no lasting effect from it. And
No,
good.
and not unless you failed. Not unless you failed a certain number of them. Then there would have been.
I mean, I've already failed like 2 or 3.
No, it's failed. No, it's failed a certain number of being afflicted.
Right.
While they're all climbing up, can I see if these mushrooms are worth anything to be gathered?
Yeah, a little bit. You can make some special ink from them in theory.
Do you really want to stick around in a giant worm lair?
I mean, okay.
One of the worms that's still alive. It was just mind controlled off.
Yes.
I'll go to the opposite
Well,
side.
just-
That's fine.
We'll just leave him to clear up his the bodies.
I want magic ink.
But if you would like, you can. If you would like, you can gather the ingredients to make a dose of glowing ink for yourself if you want.
Sure.
Glowing.
Fancy.
Yeah, I may as well. I have herbalism trained.
Then you can also gather ingredients to make 1 dose of glowing ink with no time problems. Try gathering more than that, you might have. Then they'll start becoming risks.
Hazel,
Yeah, I'll take for 1.
seeing Hestia stare at a ladder, Cadmu's going to talk to Hazel for a bit, and suddenly Hazel's going to, without really saying anything, wave her hand, and the vines are going to start growing around Hestia.
Fair.
Cadmu's going to close her eyes for a moment, think really hard for a second, and then sort of you see a sort of wave of psychic energy go over her, and Hazel and Aspen, and they all have ant hall, and they're going to start helicopter lifting.
Oh dear.
I love this.
And I had thought I had seen it all already.
Yeah, so did I until I met her.
Kathy,
Yeah,
you
they're
are
an
a
odd
dramatic
bunch.
person.
Yeah, also says the rogue right now, who then just once everyone climbed up, transforms the shadowy ladder into shadowy lockpicks and puts them in his pocket.
Doesn't even blink at that.
Yeah, he can turn shadows into solid objects.
Right, he's that archetype.
Yeah, like I
Well,
said,
it's
she's
also just
adapted to
culture.
this world quite well.
Let us finish up here then. Shall we?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Those worms are bigger than I expected.
I've seen bigger. Actually, we've not.
But
I've seen bigger creatures. I don't think we've actually fought
The
giant
group
worms.
can make it to the treasure room here. He will be taking the chest as he said he would to bring back to the client. Now the rest of the stuff in the room is free for everyone to start looting.
What's in there?
Check for traps.
Probably things off the walls.
Yep.
Check for
You do
traps.
not need to worry about traps. The resident rogue leading has already checked for traps. On the way.
Right. I just had visions of fucking Aladdin touch nothing but the lamp scenarios.
No, he already checked for traps on the way.
Can I go ahead and say I would like, while everyone's looting the room, I'm going to specifically search for like hidden alcoves and stuff for more loot.
You can.
There you go.
Go.
Yay.
The most Amaya finds is a hidden alcove full of spiders.
Oh god damn it, Amaya,
Hey.
why'd you have to do that?
Hey, Stutha, I found something for you.
I don't know if I like that one, but okay. Is that a good something?
It's spiders.
Of course.
Simply, no, please don't. Go away now.
Yeah. There is, for example, a bag of gemstones which Leo takes as his payment.
Fair.
Alright, yep, fair.
Fair depending on their value.
Who knows? No one's appraised them yet. There is also, looking around in here, an ebony wand.
Oh.
No,
Word.
that looks fancy. Jiva, Essie, Amaya, when do you want to check it out?
I don't remember. Is that Arcana or Spellcraft?
Spellcraft.
Or use magic device to try and trigger it.
Ooh,
It's not.
not
I
that.
mean, it could be fun in this area.
That is true. It is a very
Wow.
magically charged place, after all.
Come on. I rolled a 2.
Essie,
Uh-huh.
you think it's a wand? You think it's a wand of Death Ward with 5 charges?
Ooh! Okay, we need to keep at least one of
Oh,
those
that's
so I can
nice.
turn it into a scroll.
Fair.
Yeah, 5 charges of Death Ward on a little ebony wand.
I'm just gonna give it to Suth, honestly, since she actually can make something out of it eventually.
She doesn't cast it.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I'm the only person to part of on their spell list.
Well, aren't you special?
Yes.
Other than that, let's see what else is available in here.
I do have detect magic running if a matter thing, although I imagine you'll just naturally kind of say magical things.
Yeah, it's pretty assumed at this point that we'll just be detect magicking everything.
Yeah.
Plus 1 wooden armor, but it's actually made of luminescent mushrooms. Yes, it does magically resize, if you're wondering.
What is it made out? Wooden armor? Oh, that's a light armor. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was like iron, wood, metal. Okay.
No. It's just the wood armor, it's made of mushrooms.
Which is it's basically studded leather,
Yeah, it's basically stun leather.
just
Okay.
with I think less max dex bonus.
I have some armor for you, Cadme.
Yeah, like 2 less max dex.
I'll wear it. It's
Cool.
currently what I'm currently running around with, which is
I thought you didn't have
mage.
armor.
I don't.
Oh,
I'm running with
mage armor.
It's essentially mage armor.
Congratulations, you are now. Congratulations, you also give out slight luminescent light.
I was tempted to give it to
Pretty
Hess.
normal.
Funny. She becomes her own coral reef.
Oh yeah, that would be funny. I don't think Hestia can wear it though. I think it requires humanoid.
Yeah, it's humanoid shape.
That is the problem with her being a non-humanoid.
Yes. She's not people by game rules.
How dare she be different and weird?
She can be people if she turns into one.
Let's see. You find what appears to be a snow globe.
Ooh.
Is it just? a
I
snow
shake
globe?
it.
Carrots,
don't
as you shake the snow globe,
That's all.
suddenly the entire area around you is filled with a thick mist, as if someone has struck a snow globe in real life.
Oh, that's cool.
Treat it as the spell obscuring mist.
Dibs.
This item may be used once per day.
Neat.
Fancy.
Can I have it?
For now.
Sure.
Yay,
Unless someone else needs it. But I can understand why Amaya wants it, because it is literally her, basically.
I will hold onto it by default.
Yes. It's snow and mist. That's like 50% of Amaya.
Let's see if there's anything else of interest here. Can someone roll me 3d6?
I'll do it. 2.
Wow.
Okay.
Looks like we're going with 2.
Just wow.
This session was brought to you by the number 2.
Hey, if it's something good, we got a lot of it.
Let's see. You also find a tattered black cape that almost looks like it's permanently stained with blood no matter what you do.
Hmm.
Does it smell like blood?
Slurp.
Only slightly.
I'm assuming it's magical.
Yes. A, is
It
it
is
magical?
magical.
B, is it
I'm gonna
fiendish?
go ahead and spell.
It is magical, it's not fiendish.
Okay, it's safe.
I'd be very worried if it was just it wasn't magical and it just, for some reason was bloody overtime for no reason.
Go ahead. And
It's only
use
stained
it.
with blood, not constantly dripping with blood.
Okay, right.
Kind of weird. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you might
That is big,
identify
damn
it.
You and your identify spell.
Yeah, I did use identify on it because it's kind of weird.
You cheating.
I need to fucking pick up identify if I can.
Preemptive dibs.
I mean,
We can teach you.
yeah.
I cannot.
Okay, never mind.
Yep. Magus don't get it. It's
I'm
not combat-y enough.
Yeah, fine.
I guess it is very limited on their utility spells.
You say that.
understandable.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, they're kind of meant for combat, so.
They give a waterproof spell. I hate them for it.
Yeah, because they're meant for combat, meaning they're meant to go out into like really, really annoying situations where you might lose your spellbook to water.
Yeah, but I want it.
Well, take a level in Magus and get a wand. What is this strange cape of bloodiness? The Cleave's Cloak. +2 morale bonus on attack rolls and damage rolls after reducing foe to 0 hit
Ooh.
points or far while using
Can
the
I give
power
that to
attack feat.
Hestia?
Does
Ooh.
Hestia have power attack?
Yes.
Cool.
That's why she does so much damage.
So it's basically me, Hestia, or Cadme. I don't think the rest of you have power attack.
It is not very fitting of my look. I think maybe Hestia.
She also intimidates. I feel like wearing a bloody cloak in combat helps with that. I mean,
How-
it won't actually, but
I, I kind of want her to have it just for the look of a dragon wearing a cloak.
also that helps because this completely negates the issue of having power attack.
After you kill someone with it, anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. I always power attack with Hestia anyways, so
Yeah, but you need to knock someone out with it.
And then
Not
it's
very hard
only
with
for
her.
one round after.
Yeah, so.
but I continue knocking things out.
Yeah.
I think it probably would be most useful on Hestia simply because she has reach as well, so she doesn't need to spend as much time getting to the next person to hit.
Yeah, fair.
She also has a lot more attacks than Kelvis does.
And generally speaking, will have more than Academy if she's not champion.
Worst case, it's also the sort of thing that, like, if we know not Shiva, Kelvis is gonna go running off by herself, she could loan it or borrow it.
Yeah, there's nothing that you can't
Yes,
have it at
because
any
you
point.
guys have so much warning when I do that.
It's true.
Like, the
If
onus
you
is on
go-
you at this point.
If you go to Shiva and Hestia and say, I need the cloak, they're not going to question it. She'll look at you like a concerned mother.
And that's why I never talk to you about it.
Well, she's not going to tell you, like, she's not going to tell you no. So go, yeah, sure, whatever. Just don't die, bye. Be home by 10. Dinner will be ready.
I make no promises.
That's fair.
I mean, it is true. That does mean I'm sneaking off by myself to murder someone. If I'm asking for that one.
Yeah, in fairness, if you're using that cloak, you're planning on murdering. So.
Listen, Shiva will let you do whatever. She won't question it. She will just quietly judge it when you're not there.
It's okay. I'm used to silently judging me.
And no, because it's a magic item and it seems to be at full hit points, that does also mean, though, that the fact it's tattered is part of the aesthetic,
Yep.
I'm
not
not
just
sure
from wear and tear.
Here's your
Also-
super edgy cloak, Kellerus.
Remember to take off when if we ever meet some vampires.
Or, if you're having a diplomatic meeting, people might not be happy to be walking with a tattered, bloody cloak.
No, you always want to wear it while talking to vampires. They'll just look at you and go, "Ah, I see you're wearing the official uniform."
Ah, I see you're wearing dinner.
And on that note, the group starts heading up to the surface.
Thank God.
Alright, let's go back now.
Oh, is there anything that would interest Cadme in that room, by the way? Just something trivial.
A really, really pretty piece of pottery with a sunken city on it.
Yes.
There's some spiders.
Look,
Dude.
Kellerus, I found some pot.
The spider probably interests Aspen.
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
very pretty pot.
You venture your way towards the surface. Shiva,
Yes.
what's your touch AC?
Bad. Please don't hit me.
And what's your regular AC as well?
18. Question mark. 16. I take it back.
And what's your flat-footed AC?
14. I'll have you know that D12 meets, so you're probably hitting me.
It's quite interesting that he needs all three for
Yeah, I
one
don't like it.
roll.
I'm gonna I'm taking like 38 damage again from fucking Elven Dagger. I'm pissed.
Shiva, you take 1 damage.
Oh.
Oh,
And
God,
fort
it's a giant
save.
Blood
blow dart.
Hard.
Yep.
Also make a fort save.
There it is.
At a -4.
It's me.
That one. That. Nope. Words. That
If you
one.
natural 20, something very weird is going to happen here.
That's a really high roll.
For the -4, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a -1 for me right now, so pretty good.
Actually, I need to check if that's success.
Shiva
it's
got
that-
pick on her, huh? Weird.
It's that moment where the DM was not expecting you to actually make the save.
Shiva thinks a mosquito somehow got down here and bit her.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Neat.
There's this
It's
rogue who was
okay.
like, really confused, like 50 feet away, going, "What the fuck?"
Except about
Where's
10
the kaboom? There was
except about 10 minutes later.
Shattering
Oh.
kaboom.
Oh,
Oh, God.
now I fall over.
Because 10 minutes later, Shiva, you take 3 con damage.
Ooh.
Ow!
As you suddenly just start vomiting.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that's...
Pause up. This needs diagnosing.
Okay, that wasn't a mosquito, guys. Unless it had some malaria. Which could have a whole other problem.
Doctor?
Yeah, I can certainly provide a heal check to try and diagnose this shit.
Send help. Wait, other people would heal, right? Oh, never mind, you're fine.
As Kara starts examining, you see a small entry wound. You believe she's been poisoned, perhaps? That would be your best guess.
Okay, any idea what kind of poison would cause this?
Oh, I can do that. Detect poison.
Blue tip Eutripia poison.
What?
That sounds cool.
It comes from an odd flower.
Is
Used
like
to smoke. The main point is Constitution damage very hard to resist.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Uh,
Istusa, do you have
1
anything to
second.
remove this?
Let me-
Shiva, one more save. We'll take them around to diagnose. You're still at the -4.
Plus whatever penalties you now have for con damage.
Yes.
Oh,
Like, was it damage, drain?
Damage.
back
Damage.
to that.
I don't think damage will
That's
kill.
more accurate. I have a -2. What do you want from me? I'm a sorcerer.
That's 2 damage.
This is
Okay.
not fun.
I can do
Help.
a few things. First of all, can anyone hit me with a transmutation spell 3rd level which has fortitude or will save? But while I'm doing that, Coral applies Scorpion's Bane, which is, I think, an automatic success of treat poison. And
I give Shiva a pat of heroism.
I was going to do that next, but that works also.
Well,
Hey,
bear in mind this seems to be like rounds now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if,
So only
if
one thing at a time, really.
yeah, so it's best if Koro does his thing to get an auto treat poison, Cadme heroisms, and then you do whatever the hell you are doing.
Well, the thing I was going to do requires someone to cast, that, like, a transmutation spell with will save or fortitude save on me. That's 3rd level.
I don't think anyone has a transmutation.
I
spell
don't
at
have a
level.
3rd level, I only have a 1st level.
Nope.
Transmutation.
I guess I could eat my fly up.
Okay.
It's like I could borrow skill you for a 1st level, but that's it.
Yeah, all I have is
Yeah,
PvP.
okay.
If I treat poison, that will not stack with Koro's treat poison, will it?
Nope.
Nope.
Can I treat poison once?
Thought so.
Okay, well, I guess I'm eating up all of my fly. I need to will save it. Don't fail. I think I fail? Yeah, I fail.
Damn it.
I have high DCs. In which case, well, I had to cast that, so I can't do anything else. But you have the heroism, you have the plus whatever treat poison does, plus 4.
Yep, 4.
That's pretty good.
The game
hang
costs 6 in total. Have fun.
no, this isn't nausea or fever.
Can anyone
is it?
cast
Dang it.
guidance on her?
wouldn't stack with
You?
heroism.
Yeah, no, isn't guidance insight?
Okay, so it's -4, and then +4.
Yep, and then plus
Guidance is
heroism.
competence bonus, so it would stack with heroism,
Oh,
if anyone has it.
But heroism doesn't. Guidance doesn't work on saves. You need resistance.
Yeah, it does.
Yep. No.
Attack, single attack, roll saving for a skill check.
Okay.
Resistance stacks with guidance, which is what makes it kind of better. I don't suppose Lily has it?
Not ready.
I only have a +3 still, so it's probably still gonna fail.
Next turn.
Does
Roll.
anyone have any antitoxin?
I will.
I do actually.
No, I have anti-nausea and
next turn.
anti-fever, but not an antitoxin.
Actually, do I have antitoxin?
Yep, I've got anti.
Eva, your constitution's disappearing rapidly.
Oh dear, this is bad.
I have 7, or no, I'm sorry. I have 11 HP max HP right now.
I will say that Reese right now is in the process of trying to cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
Just need to borrow one more round.
Yeah, just 1 round.
Yeah, because it does take 3 turns to cast. That was the issue.
Well, I can now potentially treat poison if I can hit the DC.
What's up, Tommy?
I dump the I dump the mantle of the Bear Clan on Shiva's face.
It would give you a con bonus.
Yeah, no, I'm turning into a bear.
Shiva Bear!
I barely recognize her.
Oh my god. How much con do I have now?
+4.
Oh, thank god.
Is it?
I'm
Don't you
pretty
also get the
sure.
bonus from the I forget what the Mantle of the Bear Clan does in total.
Bear Clan, Mantle of the Bear Clan is the +4 to con. It normally acts as just beast shape. However, it also adds +4 con.
Oh, Shiva, what con are you at now?
16.
Okay, that's fine then. As a last ditch thing, I do have Elixir of Talent Shifting.
But you're at 16 con?
Yeah,
How much con did you start with?
12.
Yeah, but the thing, how much are you at with the penalties? The damage on that.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
Yeah, remember, damage isn't a reduction. It's a pool like it's a pool like non-lethal damage.
Well, I mean, I'm not at 16, and obviously I'm at 8.
Okay. It's still something.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
you did. I believe you do get another treat poison unless it's more than DC 27.
Treat poison lasts for every check you make against the poison, so the Scorpion's
Really?
Bane would still be running. Yep. At least that's what it says in heal. Blah blah blah. Treat poison. Every time the poison character makes a saving throw against. Oh, you have to make a heal check. Okay, yeah, you would have to do it again.
Okay, that's fine. It should be fine. Uh,
And have guidance.
Poisons
Some
aren't
run out of
evil
things
or
I can do.
anything, right?
I'm assuming there's
No.
nothing
No.
else. I mean, I'm probably
Technically not.
like. Actually, there's no way to really make them roll it.
She doesn't seem to get sicker.
Okay, good. Oh dear.
Have another treat poison.
Gain 2 combat from Reese.
Okay, good.
This is gonna be a hassle.
Kellis is just filling you full of other drugs now to try and counteract the poison.
So
Yeah, there's not-
poison
No,
is
we're just delaying.
Yeah, I think do one more roll. I don't think we've got anything else to add, so just do another roll now.
Yeah, we're still having guidance and stuff. Hey.
And the poison duration is over.
Oh, good.
Okay. Now, soon
damn it.
as we
Oh,
get
that was-
soon as we get an hour to sit down, I can heal you of some of that damage. That takes an hour.
Shiva is staying a bear the entire time, so have fun.
That's fine. I can treat bears.
It does mean that Shiva can't speak right now.
Yeah, I know. It's just if I'm not a bear, I have
Wait.
6 con, so
And you have like 20 HP at most. So.
yeah. I'm assuming her cousin's fine, right?
He's fine.
I think you're the important one here.
Why am I the one being targeted?
'Cause
I
you're the
mean,
one in
they-
a relationship with
Because Elf was
Caladel.
here.
I mean, the difference is they might have attacked him, but he might have unconsciously just moved out the way because he hasn't kind
That's
Yeah.
true.
There is also
Ooh, I
that.
don't suppose. I guess if we check over, there's no more like darts caught inside her at all. That haven't been like. Oh. No free poison.
Yeah, enemy sacrifice sneak attack damage with the dart, which would be really funny to do 1 point of damage from the needle, and then like 2d6 sneak attack.
Hey, that was basically my plan for Karis with Shuriken.
But
Pile as
instead
many
they
of
use
them on.
but instead they just chose not to deal sneak attack damage to in return give her the -4 penalty on
Yeah. Wait, really?
Yeah, there are feats for it.
Yeah, I was wondering what ability does that, because I know there's like abilities that let you sacrifice poison sneak attack damage to increase your DC of your poison delivered with it, but
Mm. Yeah. The group continues on, though they do manage to get out of the ruins before any more assassination attempts are up.
oh god. Well,
Read to
let's-
Mr. Bodyguard, Shiva more.
yeah, let's go somewhere.
Or Mr. President, whatever.
Yeah, let's go somewhere like not public, I guess. Hate doing this, but yeah.
I have a perfect hiding spot.
Oh, good. I thought you might.
Shadow Realm.
You seem like
What?
the spooky type
Oh.
to do that.
Excuse me, I am the guardian of the Shadow Realm.
I mean, yes, you are the spookiest of us. So
Strangely, you find yourselves about 20 minutes later inside a private, what appears to be minor noble estate in the Cloud District.
Huh.
is this yours, or is this someone else's?
The owners are out on vacation.
Oh, so we're squatters. Okay, that's fine. I've done this before.
Adeline.
Amaya's just gonna turn and walk away.
Now, come on. Now, the owners might be away on vacation, but I actually didn't break into this one.
Oh wait, so okay, so we're not squatters. We're actually like, I guess technically guests of you.
Yeah. he reaches his pocket and just holds out a holds out a letter. It's an invitation inviting inviting the Boehner family to stay.
Ah, okay, good. So yeah, friend of a friend's summer home, effectively.
Something like that.
Okay, that's fine too.
Look, I just prefer the story that ends around vacation.
I do have to question if this is the best place to be, considering now whoever's after, well, us, Shiva, you probably, they'll probably know of this place, and the fact that you're a friend of the family's.
They might perfectly know this place, but I doubt they're going to try and attack with all the guards up here in the Cloud District.
It is true. This place is pretty safe.
Hmm.
That, and there's only one way into the mansion.
And
Because
yeah, and considering what they did whenever we were in a public tavern, yeah, I don't think that would be the best for them. I don't think they'd get away if
Plus,
they
we
tried
did
something
try-
like that again.
Plus, we do still have security here. Hi, Steve.
Right.
As you walk past a bunch of guards.
Oh, hi.
There's still plenty of
Nice
ways
to meet you.
to do it, though.
The guard just seemed to stare at the bear and the dragon that walk in.
Friends of mine. I wave.
I mean, the guest isn't the actual guest staying here is not objecting, so okay.
Yeah, they've learned not to question noble things. Things that nobles do.
Well, I guess if we're here, I cannot be a bear.
Well, you can't dismiss it. You have to wait for it to run out.
That's true.
But eventually, you won't be there.
I mean, technically you can dismiss it, but Academy just doesn't.
Shh.
Shh. I haven't told anyone the command word to dismiss.
I'm pretty sure Nathan knows it, but
Nathan's not here now, is he?
he's not.
I know the effect lasts 15 minutes and it's not dismissible.
Oh, really? Oh, didn't realize that. Okay. I always just played it off. It's just, Academy hanging out.
No, but the Bear Clan manual does not let you unbear.
Academy probably thinks that she can dismiss it.
She's
but she
never
doesn't
tried.
want- Yeah, she's never wanted to.
It's fine though, because it's only a few minutes later that she was suddenly going to be unbared by herself. So she will be then standing in the middle of the room wearing a bear fur.
I'm probably shaking because she's down a lot of con.
Right, on that note, Keros will start treatment if we're now in a safe place.
Presumably. I have 19 HP, so please.
The group may take a long rest.
I take
Yeah.
10, I cannot fail to treat deadly wounds. Let's see, you recover hit points and ability damage as if you had rested for a full day.
And then, of course, you can add. So basically, in this case, you can also be doing not only a full day, but then also taking long-term rest anyway. Shiva can go ahead and add 3 times, full day. Add 3 back to each ability score.
Alright, well, I still have 3 damage, that's
And
fine.
I can also provide long-term care while we are resting.
But Reese can also do this then since we're back at base as well, so that's 2 con.
Boop.
Which now means she was taking no penalties from it.
Yay.
Because 1 combat damage doesn't do anything other than being there.
Yeah, just being annoying, so I'm fine.
Yeah, everyone please fully heal.
I already... I just get some key back.
Yeah, no, I just get my arcane pool back.
I only took like 9 damage during all
Ow.
that.
Cassia took none, but that's just because someone else is the target.
And then can everyone please roll a fort save in the morning?
Oh god.
Probably.
Oh.
6.
Ooh.
That could...
Does that
Yes.
include your?
Oh no.
Oh, Amaya.
Help my magic.
Oh,
right.
yeah, that.
Forgot about this.
Ow.
So remember how we all had to offer up an item for if things went wrong?
Oh god. I'll write this. Okay.
I think this is just a magic thingamabob again.
Yeah. Yuri doesn't have to since she doesn't have any magic. Right.
Correct.
Okay. Oh, good.
Yes, it was only if you had spells, spell-like abilities.
Yeah. Oh dear, Amaya. Please don't explode in bed.
I make no promises.
That's the first time Adeline said that.
Phrasing?
Okay, 1, Fiona's not here. 2, I don't exactly explode. More like just sort of freeze.
Okay, Tiamat, blah 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 blah.
Can Amaya, Shiva, and Estufa
Oh,
all roll a D100 for me?
Oh
I
god.
thought that'd be high enough. Considering last time he was
Phone
at
magic
8.
surge.
Yes,
Yay,
but it gets
99.
harder as time
99
goes.
and 90.
Wow.
95. Because Corvus rolled a
Wow.
13. I'm assuming he was included in that.
Koro. Yes, Koro.
You guys are so screwed.
He was a casty boy.
I really want to see what
I
happens to
summon
Suppose I should
Amaya.
roll my
Noodle
chil-
Phantom Speed now.
Rolling children.
What magic
And
item?
Just
only
picks up-
only if they have magic.
They do.
Just
All-
picks up
actually, they
Aspen and
all
rolls
do,
him.
Both of them.
Okay.
Spell-like abilities or
Yes. And yes.
I mean, we've seen Hazel healing things. That's kind of magical.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Hazel also fails.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Hazel roll D100 as well. As some of you wake up having a magical overflow. The magical overflow has a few effects. I'm going to create myself a new box.
No boy.
oh dear.
Oh dear.
Ultimate power.
I'm going to just rewrite this text box for you.
But this happened like overnight.
Kind of, yeah.
Like
Oh
five people
god damn
explode.
it! Cadmiano kids are just exploding over Kelvis.
Just Hazel.
Oh yeah, just Hazel.
Oh.
Bad enough. The upside, you probably just blew up what was left of the spores on me. In a +1 cast level, cast within saves against arcane
Mm.
and wild magic check.
Well, that immediately happens. Yeah. From this point on, you have even more cast level 1 in the city. Your bodies have absorbed more of the city than.
Oh boy.
So it's also making you more susceptible to the magic. So
I kind of wanted to fail now.
It's just an extra +1 caster level.
in fairness, most at some point everyone will fail at some point, just because at some point it will happen because the DC goes up.
Alright, yeah, that is true. Also,
I mean, it would still
also whenever Shiva spontaneously summons horses, they'll also be flying.
it would still have a grand total of 0 effect for me.
Yeah,
Apart from
Okay,
duration.
so Amaya,
Mm-hmm.
With a 99.
Amaya's basically coming out for breakfast. or something similar, then suddenly she feels her magic go out of control. Effect.
God.
All your clothing and equipment teleports to the nearest open space within 15 feet.
Oh no.
I
God
can't
damn
subscribe it.
it! Amaya's naked again.
God damn it.
If it's happening in combat, that would be a problem, but...
Here's just funny. Walking down steps, all of her stuff disappears. Oh.
And her magic just kind of discharges from her.
Keep by.
Rose, you...
Oh no. Don't say
With a 90.
For the next hour, your tree is just having maximum ranks in the acrobatics skill.
Huh.
Oh God.
Hmm.
Congrats on your +8 ranks in acrobatics.
Shiva goes
Shiva.
from having mediocre to only having +10 acrobatics.
Shiva just like aggressively does the flip thingy that acrobatics do to like to the breakfast table.
Oh. Wow.
Oh,
I
dear.
didn't know this one was on the table.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Have fun, Astusa.
This one's actually a permanent one.
Oh,
Of
of course.
Oh, I hope it's
What
permanent
happened?
good.
Essie,
Uh-huh.
you get to permanently increase one of your ability scores by 1.
What
Oh,
the
you
Ooh.
bitch.
Oh,
You
lucky,
absolute
lucky girl.
bitch.
However, you must then permanently decrease another ability score by 1.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, so you just get to shift. Okay. I mean, that's still not bad.
I'd be more than
Especially
fine
if
for
you're
that.
increasing a high... Yeah, if you're increasing a high level one with a...
I would quite happily dump my wisdom further for like more strength or something.
I know, but I unfortunately don't have anything that really, or that increases that will give me a benefit.
Yeah, you're
I didn't
going
even know this. I didn't even know this one was on the table. So.
In fact, I'm pretty sure that if all of your stats are even, you're just taking a penalty.
I mean, I guess I could put my strength back down to 7. I mean, I
You
increased
become
it.
noodlier.
I increased it at fourth level. Or no, I increased it with our lifts bonus. So I guess I'm rescinding that.
And then what are you
Sorry.
shifting the point into?
I guess I'll increase intelligence.
But, oh yes, this bonus a god gave me isn't good enough. I'm gonna change it to something else.
Well, it's more like the Arcane Druid City transmuted to.
That is such an Astusa thing though.
Shifts her muscles to her brain.
I wonder what happens to Crow with the 95.
Yeah.
Let me scroll down.
I'm now at 25 intelligence. Woo!
Jesus.
So you're looking a
Christ.
bit more noodly, and this is coming from...
It's fine.
Is
For the next week, whenever Cora makes an ability check or skill check, add a d6.
Oh, that's
Oh,
pretty nice.
dang, that's
Damn.
good.
Essie's getting all the
Cora's
good ones.
just infinite inspiration.
Wait, was that plus 1d6 or plus 6?
1d6.
1d6, right. I thought so.
And there was skill checks and ability checks.
Yes.
Hmm.
That includes initiative if you want to throw them onto a separate initiative.
I honestly wouldn't say no, considering how ass my initiative
Oh.
is.
This one, meanwhile, so who was it that failed? Hazel?
Hazel.
Oh no, Hazel.
So while everyone's kind of like just getting out of bed in the morning, Kelrith's right there. Hazel suddenly explodes with a force effect and knocks all creatures in 20 feet.
Whee!
Fills the room with glitter as well. Probably Elysium
Sure.
energy going everywhere.
Pins Kelris to the wall and covers her in glitter.
Yep. Boom! Thud!
God damn it.
Yeah, the magic seems to calm down afterwards, but it does definitely seem to be like this thing that happens to everyone around the morning time. It's not even just like... It definitely seems almost like synchronous sometime in the morning, almost, though.
This place is weird.
As soon as Amaya gets her clothes back, she's retreating to her room and not coming out.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Hazel can't be found.
No. Oh,
Yeah,
Hazel.
Magical overflow is now triggered on these characters. This remains until you spend at least a week outside the city, at which point it resets. I should say outside the region, not outside the city.
Actually,
Does that
wait.
count for
These
my
buildings are...
thing?
Okay.
No, your thing's permanent. I'm just saying,
Right,
but,
okay, good.
but the magical overflow itself lasts now until you leave the region.
Oh God.
So much
I don't
hate.
want to see this trigger again. Because, question, does that -1 penalty against arcane spells affect the save for against magical overflow?
Yes.
I thought so.
But magic overflow isn't. It doesn't go on forever. There is a limit.
True, but I'm wondering what the next step in that is. Yeah.
A character can only can make a maximum of 3 magical. Can fail a maximum of 3 times magical overflow. After which point there is no further effects.
After which point you just explode.
No.
Too much
There's
magic,
just-
boom.
After that point, you just become acclimated to the city and stop suffering weird effects from it.
There's no wood in this city, is there?
There is. It's just far and few between. But there is wood.
Yeah,
Yeah, just-
no, I'm just thinking about it right now. Yeah,
I mean,
no,
you're a
Hazel
nice
wouldn't
little
find
noble,
any.
you're a nice little noble mansion right now. There's probably wooden furniture.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or the,
okay.
the floors might be
Yeah,
made of wood.
just so you know, Sideline Kellis will be trying to find Hazel, just to comfort
You
her a
won't be able
bit.
to find her because she's gonna cast meld with wood.
Ah,
So she's
don't-
inside of a chair.
Yes.
She's
She
now.
lives there
She is
now.
now the chair.
I can sit with the chair for a bit.
She's been slowly becoming a dryad. It's what she wants.
Aw.
And it turns out this has made her more powerful, closer to being a dryad.
And she will
that was
remain here
eventful.
for the next 10 hours.
Yeah. Otherwise,
God.
well, we're taking the chair with us, everyone.
She's upset.
It's upset. I blew up my friend.
That's why I wanted to come and comfort her, because I knew she'd react like that.
Yeah. Otherwise, though, the city seems to be stable. Nothing else particularly interesting happened till after breakfast. At which point, everyone's resident shadow rogue was going to return back with a big chest full of money instead of a chest full of whatever it was.
Oh boy.
Every member of Team PC add 1,000 gold pieces,
Woo.
Yeah.
since that's how much you. That's a split and split it evenly. So
I asked for mine in plat.
that's fine.
Thank you.
The point is, you get money. Mike and then kind of looks around the rest of the group, at least everyone who does decide to show up.
Hazel's there. It's just can't see her.
So, I can, as it stands, I don't think of just kind of walking through the Elven territory is the best idea. I'm going to be renting a boat.
Ooh.
Alright, sure.
Now, I'm going to do that. Are you guys going to be coming straight away, or you got something you need to do first?
We do have
We have
something we
something
need to do around
first.
here.
Alright. In that case, he quickly grabs a piece of paper from somewhere and scribbles down an address as the Shiva. When you're ready, go to the dockyard.
She will nod and take the paper.
I'll get the boat prepared. I'll try to get us into the Elven land without them noticing. Luckily for us, Caladel's home is near to the water, as I'm sure you're aware. His home was kind of like beachfront property, so. It's time for a very different heist, I think.
Never done one of these before, but interesting.
And if you have a question as well, feel free to grab my attention. I'm just gonna be in the other room for a while. Need to pick my stuff up.
I do have a question. How long are you planning to come with us? It is very kind that you are coming with, but I did not what is word? I did not expect you to come with us the entire way.
I'll come. I'll come as far as helping you get inside to get the at least some kind of evidence to help one of the two sides. I'm not going to help you break into the Elven Assembly or talk to some Imperial magistrates. That's not my job.
Okay. Thank you.
But I'll help you get the evidence at least.
I do have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you still associate with your side of the family?
As much as I have to.
Fair.
Honestly, noble life has never really interested me that much. I've much preferred the life on the road.
So they are considered nobility?
I guess. Your side of the family is much more liked. Though that's just more due to the social connections of the main house. Your dragons and all.
I suppose that's fair. I just may have heard conflicting stories.
Won't be the first time. If you want to talk more about it, come through to the study.
I would be happy to talk more about our differing stuff at some point.
At that point, though, I'm actually going to close the session there.
But we're actually closing slightly early? This is unheard of.
I see we don't really have time to go start doing Leo stuff.
Next time, if people want to, you can go to do Leo's side mission,
Yes.
or you can set out to the Elven lands on the boat.
Nope, doing Leo's.
Yeah, we should do Leo's
sure.
while we're here.
Yeah.
Besides, there's something Amaya wants to look into while we're here.
Side note: once you're on the boat, it may be a point of no return.
Yeah.
J-Merc mentioned selling the chain shirts and stuff we got off the assassins. Can we do that?
You can.
I've got the total here then.
It would take a day or so to kind of go around and sell stuff, but you can do that.
Yes, if I can do it. Assuming I do have a split for 8 ways, so are we giving Leo a share?
He helped.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then it is. Oh, we're in the main chat, so it's fair.
You divide them by 8 is easier.
There we go. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, almost 120
Not terrible.
each.
Basically.
See, maths.
Yeah, that's currently where I am. Did it.
There we go. Yay, I've got 1,500 gold again.
It's been pretty profitable though.
And it's pretty nice. I'm back up to 2k.
We got some miscellaneous magic items. We got the Cleaver's Cloak and the... What did I
No
say the name
globe.
was going to be for the globe? Yeah, the Winter's... I'm going to call it the Winter's Evening Snow Globe because it needs to have a cool name.
It doesn't. There is no cool name on here for it. So go ahead.
It's fine.
It's not a proper magic item if it doesn't have a name. But yeah.
But yeah. You also learned a bit more about what's going on right now. Some rather important information about the whole situation.
Yeah, this is information I really want to let slide, considering if I do, a war starts.
The question, yeah, a war start, a sneak attack onto the Empire, which is probably not good.
Yeah, at worst, we should try and at least alert the people we know within the Imperial government just so they can, I don't know, prepare in some way, even if it's just stockpiling supplies for a war.
Shiva's gonna go ahead and write some letters in that case.
I mean, by the sounds of it, we are basically spending a day selling stuff, preparing stuff before going and doing Leo stuff. So someone could send a dream message to what's her face from right at the start,
Celica.
Celica or Sibel, basically going, no, either contact us somehow or this is 20 words of what's happening.
Cadby can also send a bird from the bird cage that she's thrown away.
Yay!
That's true. Gossip Master can probably do more of that information than we can.
That's true. Let's just send it
No,
to the
no, as
Gossip Master.
once again, of course, you don't have evidence right now, so her influence will be limited.
We could at least tell her to start stockpiling for, we have a fort.
Yes, you can start. Like, you can do small things, but the point is, like, you can't really get like proper people really high up to listen because you don't have any proof of what you're saying.
Yeah, but it's still going to be a war in the country we're in, so I would definitely not object to telling her, hey, maybe stash some supplies in case we need it.
I mean, Shiva will be sending a personal letter to the Lady Baron Crest in that case. Of course, can't do much with this, like you've said many times, but she feels morally obligated to.
You can certainly prepare letters and send them off, though.
Yeah, it's basically a case of we're warning all of our friends. They can deal with it from there.
Yeah, our high up friends can deal with it however limited they can.
Yeah, we're not.
But you know what war means? Inflation.
War
Money costs
profiteering.
food.
I like how
Yeah,
Susan's probably gonna be like, yo, Shiva's boyfriend's trying to cause a war or something.
That's true.
Amaya's going to send a letter to her mother about this situation going on.
Wait, Mum, there's a war. Maybe.
Fun, them.
Mom, they're fighting again.
Kelvis might send a letter to her commander about it.
Your homeland is being a dick again. Thought you should know. I think they're serious this time. But yeah, Maya's mom is from the Elven Dominion, so.
Yes.
I thought you meant Imperials.
I guess for the letter that she was sent, she probably had like some PS of how's that dragon egg doing, in case if managed to send a letter before we got to Elven Land of Death, basically.
Did you almost call it the Elven Wastes?
Yes.
Yeah. Though of course you don't have the full details of everything yet, but it's also a thing to consider basically of would the group rather try to break into the Elven Assembly and then convince the Elven Assembly on hostile turf? Or would they rather try to alert that out or bring the evidence back to the allies? Which would be better.
Yes. Both.
I'd rather do the Elven one personally.
Yeah, I mean, like, the Imperials gathering a force, like, even just a defensive force, that's still gonna make the elves go, look, they're gathering forces on our borders, see? They're going to invade us if we don't invade them.
I mean, literal worst case scenario, Shiva can offer up her mind to be examined. Just to show there's literally nothing going on between the two. At least nothing that's being
There's no espionage going on.
Yes.
I mean, you'll still have to break into the Elven Assembly, though.
That's the problem, I know.
It's not the first time we've done something like that.
I just hate breaking into somebody going, hey, probe my mind. Let me clear his name. And my name by proxy.
I don't know how much I fancy your chances for this, honestly.
Eva just teleports in, screams, probe my mind!
Well, I will say, some of us have some pretty nuclear diplomacy, and we have hero points to make them double nuclear.
Yeah,
We could do this.
But it's just a thing to consider. Because there's nothing. Because alerting our allies, at least you can bring the evidence back to your allies. At least then the damage if things don't go right will be more limited.
I think his internet died.
Well, it chose a good time.
Yeah.
There is no necessarily right or wrong option. It's just there are two paths ahead. Basically, once you get sufficient evidence, because you will only have time to alert one side. So.
Yeah, true.
Maybe we should build another greenhouse in case there is like food shortages.
Yeah, really.
She wants to go the Elven route because she feels like anything involving Imperials is going to lead to the war.
I mean, yeah, there is a reason for the Imperials to go to war here.
I mean, there's also though, going to the Imperials and making them self-defensive force isn't really going to stop a war. It just means it's going to limit the damage of a war.
Shiva's main concern is the dragons, and any form of war means that they will be injured. Doesn't matter how small. If she can completely stop the war instead, she'd 100% prefer that. So she doesn't care about Kaladal at this point. There's bigger things at stake for her, which is her nest.
Presumably, since you're familiar with Stellaris, what you're basically going on here, though, is you've got a isolationist faction who suddenly just turned around and got sent warmonger.
And
they've
they're
been
doing this too.
And they've just been teching up the entire game and suddenly just turned around and said warmonger.
I wish they didn't have the world gates, because I'm sure that's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
This actually might be.
What bad things could happen with that? They could just teleport an army to any location they want.
We never even figured out one place that we could access near us.
I mean, you might after an army walks out.
I mean, yes,
Yeah,
true.
it'd probably be a good idea for us to actually go search for that one.
This actually might be a case where, like, the classic Fey intrigue might come into play, because I might need to become someone's imaginary friend for a.
I mean, keep in mind, you'll be going to an elven parliament that's also going to be split by like all the different like subgroups of elves and such,
Right.
which includes the Fey elves will be a sub.
Right. I might need to go talk to them. Well, not go talk to them.
Because technically, you don't have to convince all of them. You just need to convince enough of them that they don't vote to go to war.
Right.
Yeah, Cadme
Need the
just comes
majority.
in riding on a dune and just goes, "Fey elves, heed my words."
That's
Actually,
not
you
how
know
that's
what?
going to work. No, it's going to turn out to be I'm going to turn into someone's imaginary friend for a while, and I'm never going to know. They're never going to know that I exist, and I'm going to basically have talks with them when it's nighttime and just hang out with them and try to persuade them of a way.
Can give us a quick rundown of how the actual like parliament works? Like what's a majority and all that?
That can be a thing.
How did they reach a conclusion?
That can be a thing for the future.
Yeah.
But it is an important point because they can be voting to go to war here. They've technically got a democracy.
Shiva's main fear, I think, at this point is them using the world gates to do a mass attack on the dragons, honestly, which would be a very powerful point to go for if they manage to prepare themselves.
I mean, to do a mass attack on something like Sigil would require them to have they would have to have something really big planned for that.
Oh, I know, it's highly, highly unlikely. That's like her immediately where her fear is going to, because if they take out that kind of force, then it doesn't matter anymore.
I mean, it makes sense. Strike fear and shatter the heart of the Empire, and the rest is naturally going to start falling apart. Yeah. Welcome to the Under Red Stars quest. It's also technically a story mission.
No. Yay.
It's technically both Shiva and story. So.
Yay.
Yeah, I feel like
it's just if Shiva wasn't involved the way she was, you'd be playing from a very different angle.
Yeah.
You would instead be playing reactionary angle.
Right, because the war would have already started.
The Under Red Stars mission would be basically playing in a very different way, but you'd be basically facing something happening on the same because of similar circumstances.
Right.
Shiva's going to be directly involved in that case.
Yeah. In this case, so you have slightly more insight into what's going on and slightly more control. You have a very different angle. Or personal angle.
Let's go stick preparing for the worst. Which means war. Ooh.
Because in fairness, the elves have plenty of reason to be pissed at the Empire. So.
Mm-hmm.
But I foresee perhaps spending money on upgrading the fort's defenses in the future.
It's not a terrible idea.
Yeah. It's a shame we're a massive stationary place.
Oh, there are solutions to that.
We aren't really much of a fortress.
Just needs to get the fort chicken legs.
actually
We're
that
not
was
Baba
something
Yagaing the fort.
actually what I was considering for a thing for
No, we're going to Hal's Floating Castle. It.
Same.
not even that. I
They were
was
based on the same
By
thing.
the way, there are rules for both of those in the game.
I know.
actually I had a really weird idea where Hazel basically got bound to a tree, but it's a very Miss Guadalupe like tree, aka Miss Guadalupe, and the tree just grows and grows and grows and picks to keep up and grows and grows.
We don't need
Is that much
Vitugazi.
better?
Giant Jack and the Beanstalk. Yay.
God
Yeah.
damn it! I was hoping it would just
Wait,
be.
does that make me the giant?
I was hoping
Yes.
Yes.
Hazel would just become our Calcifer, but
Yeah, there's also rules for making a phantasmal fortress that just slowly teleports around the land.
God damn it!
That is insanely expensive, by the way. We're talking the hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
How much? Yeah, how much is a flying fortress?
Let me take a look.
I don't think we need to be the Space Pope. The Space Pope doesn't need competition.
I
Flying
mean,
Fortress on a budget. How many balloons can we attach to this? Oh yeah, I forgot about Elfin.
right? Yeah. Oh dear.
I'll actually tell you, on the default storyline, Alvin's actually the one who ends up alerting you to go somewhere where you end up discovering the album.
Hmm.
He is kind of a seer of the future.
True.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't expect this to be more part, but now I think about it, it's plausible that parts of this.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm insane. Maybe we should go talk to him again.
Well, we
It's-
don't have
Can't
time right
remember
now.
to.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, whenever you're back at the keep, a perfectly valid use of your time could be to say like, I want to go speak to Sora Sophia, or I want to go speak to Alphen, or I want to speak to Celica. Any of those could be a valid use of your time.
I
Fair.
mean,
That is true. Adeline has a lot of stuff that, like, she doesn't have much that she does on downtimes. If she's
Yeah.
not retraining or
start
something.
becoming your own gossip master. I would recommend that.
I guess, though. Adeline's not a gossip master. She just collects.
That's what you do.
I know, but she doesn't trade it away. Is the thing.
Well, yeah, then don't.
She's just an experience magnet.
I mean, what Cadmy's been doing is basically what you would be doing, because Cadmy's basically trying to get her tribe to be settled in the area, and that involves talking to the major spirits, and it's been taking a very long time.
I mean, that's slightly different from what Adeline would. Adeline would just be going places because she thinks they'll have interesting things to tell her or stuff. You're
yeah,
actually
that's how
like
you get-
diplomatizing with spirits and stuff.
Yeah.
You're actually talking with them in order to get them acclimated to you.
Also, I may or may not require someone's help in the future because A, Fire Lady's scary, and B, the wizard I have no idea how to approach.
Fine. You know what I'm like, I'll help.
I can't actually find the cost for I can't actually find the cost right now for modifying the base to make it teleport. But I can say there is a spell teleport structure.
That is true. There is a full-on spell for that.
It
Yeah.
takes 8 hours to cast, and the level 6 wizard spell.
Ah.
I can help. I can possibly help with the Fire Lady sideline.
Oh, I don't know what you're planning on that one, but yeah.
Seduction.
I mean, no, because the Fire Lady specifically had a lover.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've already
That's not
talked to her.
Adeline's thing.
I've already talked to him.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, but
I was
I'm
actually
not going to seduce the Fire Lady because
I unironically think Shiva is very similar to the Fire Woman.
That's why I was
it might
actually
just-
either going to talk to Adeline or Shiva. Is my plan.
Yeah. Adeline would be more coming at it from the sort of like warrior to warrior type thing.
I mean, she was
Or-
she was the queen of warriors at the time, so
Yeah. Or possibly maybe just coming there and sharing what she's what Adeline has gathered over the past like 50 years of traveling around, just to
Like
tell her
Shiva.
how things have changed around the world.
I think she would probably approach her with the concept of just generally ruling, because that kind of is her other shtick. And
Also,
what's up, Tommy?
nothing.
But also, Rose, take heed of Elephant's prophecies. They mean stuff.
Oh, I know.
Did Adeline get one?
That was just very, very early on, so I didn't think much of it like in terms of this. But then I went to go
Adeline-
find it.
Adeline didn't get much for prophecy, no.
Yeah, no. Adeline wasn't too bothered either way because
You might get one in the future.
on all the fate stuff, Adeline isn't. She doesn't care.
I mean, it's fitting.
She'll just go where she goes.
And it's fitting. Shiva, who believes in the fate the most, got one of the strongest prophecies.
Yeah, I mean the start of the dynasty alone made me think it'd be much later, but I suppose starting here and stopping a war is pretty strong in itself.
Yeah. Adeline doesn't think the fate really matters because she's gonna go places and she's gonna do what she does.
By the way, this is
matter
what I was
what.
talking about with the giant
That's the
tree thing.
arboreal augmentation.
Just the entire
Oh.
thing. The entire keep.
God damn it, we really don't need Vita
I mean, that would just be applying the arboreal augmentation to every room individually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Jeez.
what I was saying is, from what I can gather about how this is working, I'm on stage 2 with the thief, stage 1 with the cleric guy, and nothing on either other
Yep.
two.
I mean, in fairness, the warrior is the hardest one to start.
Yeah.
Do you have
Well-
more on the firewoman in terms of how she is and stuff? I remember
Yes, I do.
before.
I know a few things. I'd have to take time to remember, but I do know about her. I do know of her stories. I know generally what her disposition is, and it's one of the reasons why Academy doesn't want to approach terribly much. It's a lot of
She's a paladin, right?
yeah, she was a pseudo paladin, yeah.
Yeah, Adeline would be fine. She can deal with that.
And, you know, if you think Kellis can help, she'll always come and help Cadme.
What you need someone who is probably equally, someone who is a kind of appropriately similar in mindset to that kind
Yeah.
of paladinish idea.
I mean,
Reese.
Reese, yeah.
Yeah, it's the thing is I'm probably gonna work myself, try to get every single one I can to sort of like phase 2, because I think phase 3 is more of a big situation thing.
For some of them are definitely harder to start than others, though. The trickster is a fairly easy one to start. It's mostly just figure out where he is.
Yeah, I do have a plan of what I want to do. So this isn't gonna be for a while, but I do have a plan of what I want to do for the cleric. It's sort of involving a little bit of trickery, a little bit of finagling, but it's basically I just want him to have a shrine keeper, a permanent one again.
Yeah, and you have no idea what to do to the Mage of the Lake.
The Mage of the Lake, I don't know how to even walk up to. I just know he's there, and that's it. At least they're a party of 4. That's all I can say.
There is Mage of the Lake, Rogue of the Sky.
Lady of Fire and Cleric of Earth.
I mean, if you think it's useful to have someone at Lake of Minds to help with a wizard, Mustafa is always available and able to do water breathing stuff.
What I was thinking, yes.
Helps when your dragon can breathe water.
They are the 4 elements together.
Yeah. I did
you've already
have
talked to the air person.
I did, yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
yeah, the air thief.
Which, of course, what the trickster's air? Well, where was the spot? The highest spot in the city.
Yeah, true. Honestly, if you've ever said anything about that to Adeline, you want to go meet him. Sounds cool.
He likes card games. You could play.
Yeah, sure, I like card games. I'm not super good at them, but I like them.
Though, of course, Sideline technically also knows, though, interestingly. Technically, Pathfinder acknowledges more than 4 elements.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
One. Positive and negative.
Quasi elements.
Well, not even
Yeah.
that. But not even that. If you just take kineticist,
Yeah, the
there is
kineticist.
a missing one.
Oh, and void. Yeah, don't forget the element of void. literally dark matter.
I thought that was a
Of space.
subcategory of negative energy.
Negative.
It is kind
yes,
of.
is it?
It's weird. I mean, the things like Aether and Void aren't quite
Positive, negative.
positive negative energy.
I mean,
They are
Hazel is actually just positive energy. Is basically what she is. She's pure Elysium.
Yeah, but she's
Yeah.
mostly wood, not
No.
aether.
Positive energy.
Right?
No.
Yeah, but positive energy is a subset of wood, not aether.
She's even changed that. She's mostly positive. She doesn't have a wood blast.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying this because we were talking about like aether and void are meant to be the opposites of each other.
Right.
So
So she is categorically wood, yes, but it is
that means
more-
aether isn't positive energy.
Aether
No,
is
So void shouldn't be negative energy.
The thing is, Aether is aligned with positive energy, and Void is aligned with negative energy, but they're not identical. They're just aligned.
the better way to view it is one is law, one is chaos.
Yeah, I guess that's
They're
true.
they're the alignment based ones.
Well,
So actually, if you look at all the kineticist elements, there is the 4 basic elements, the 4 standard elements, law, chaos, and wood.
Yes.